What's been going on? I don't know what's been going on.
I don't know.
I don't
Um,
either.
oh, I do. There was some news. But we're live, so let's go ahead and say what's up to anyone that is watching. We're a little late.
Salute everybody,
We was
whoever is
checking.
watching.
Good evening.
Oh, we got Word in the building.
I
All
know
right.
Word was in the building. I can't. Then
Good
it looks
job.
like we don't have any.
But if everybody's here, just drop it
We're
in the
live, so they'll stream. They'll come
Yeah.
in sooner or later.
Whatever.
But I guess Trump just put in his name for the running of president.
2024.
For 2024. Yep. Well, there's CCP.
ACCP.
What else, CCP?
Yeah, that's. Oh, this.
The interesting thing is I did pull up about a month ago. I pulled up the list of the possible prospects for 2024 election, and the list of people on there, I mean, like,
Crazy.
What are our options? Let's discuss the options.
let me tell you.
Because
Okay.
at this point, it's like, is it between him and Kanye? Like, who's on this ballot?
Well, see, Kanye is. I've only heard of him speaking of doing that prior to the whole cancellation thing when he had that one interview. You know what I mean? Prior to that, I never had heard of him even having an inkling to run for president. But you never know if Trump could possibly think that but you would think that, remember, because he asked if they asked him, they said, hey, if he picked you as a vice president, would you accept? And Kanye said yes, right? So after all of this shit has happened, do you realistically even think that he would even be open, you know what I mean, to having him as a running mate because of this whole situation that happened with, you know, anti-Semitics and all of this kind of stuff? Or do you think that would be in line with Trump?
Yeah, I'm about to say knowing Trump, that's right up Trump's alley.
And Trump think that he would be able to get the black votes with having.
I don't think he would. I don't think he would put Kanye West as his vice president. I feel like he will bring Kanye West up in some way, like as like on the tour to talk about it. But if you think about it, who was his running mate, whatever, his VP from last time is probably not going to be his VP again because they had the little beef at the end. But if you think about like Trump and the way that he ran his presidency, he never like flat out you know, came out and was just like would say anything directly racist, but he let his supporters do whatever they wanted to do. So I don't think he would actually pick somebody that's not white because he would lose those supporters, and those are the people that got him to win the presidency. Like Trump is not like the typical president like backgrounds, but like some of the way that he, like, you have to think of like the way he's gonna think about things, and that's not, I don't see him being like, oh, I'm just gonna like put a black guy as my VP because of whatever reason. So like that's not something that I could see happening. But at this point,
oh, look at Skinny pulled up. What up, Skinny?
At this point, who knows? Right, it's showing that there's like 4 people. There are like a couple people in the chat. But what's up, everybody? Welcome, Skinny. If is that actually him? Because I'm not on YouTube.
Skinny. That's Skinny. That's definitely him.
All right, cool. Because I'm not on YouTube, so I can't see if like like they can change. People can change their names and wrenches. I'm not. I'm just looking on StreamYard, so I can't see. So what's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, CCP? Word was here. So if you back, what's up? But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
So if you want to know the people that are on the list, I mean, like, obviously, for the Democratic side, Biden is supposed to be rerunning again, along with Kamala Harris, whatever.
She's running for VP. Yeah.
Yes, she is running for VP. Again, they're still on the ticket. But they are also, hold on, let me see. Oh, pulling back up.
What she do? I feel like I don't see her like ever anywhere doing anything.
Yeah, you don't see like you saw her like at the beginning like so much, and now it's like we don't really see either one of them really though. If you think about it, like,
that's facts. Who's running the government? Do we know? Do we know?
Kanye. Say no.
Right?
A ghost.
Okay, so this is a trip though. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna run them down. Y'all. Okay, so we got Democratic possible. Well, these are the people who are actively saying that they're running for president in 2024. We're gonna talk about just the Democratic people and the Democratic people alone. First, we have Biden, Stacey Abrams from Georgia, former Georgia State Senator, 2022 governor.
So Tony C.
Gubernatorial candidate. We got, what up, TC? We got Eric Adams. He used to be the mayor of New York City. We got Michael Bennet. He is a U.S. Senator from Colorado. We have Andy Beshear. He is the governor of Kentucky. We have Cory Booker. You know who that is. That's that black dude. Cory Booker is the U.S. Senator from New Jersey. We have Sherrod Brown, who is the U.S. Senator from Ohio. We have
who?
Sherrod Brown.
You know, I don't know that man.
You don't know him, well then we can't do nothing with him then. If Steph don't know him, and Steph know everybody in Ohio.
I'm like, I don't know that man.
Sorry.
His last name Brown? Look him up, Steph. Let's see. Look him up. Is he a brother?
You gotta be a brother with a name like Sherrod Brown.
Right, yeah. How do you even spell that?
It is Sherrod Brown. Let me turn my.
That's a white man.
My mic is extra crispy.
Shut up! Who is that?
Whose man is this?
Yo, that is not Sherrod Brown.
That's not him.
Yo, Steph.
That is that. Oh, and his middle name is Campbell. That's
my man.
Oh hell no! That's a whole brother's name. How did that man end up with a whole brother's name?
Who is that?
He is.
That's catfish right there.
He is an American U.S. Senator from Ohio. He's held his seat since 2007. He is old as fuck. He was born in 1952.
Now I gotta look him up. Sherrod Campbell.
Why he got a whole black name though? Even the middle name Campbell.
That's a lot. Is that on Wikipedia? You know, you can put any picture.
It is a Wikipedia page, but like
we need to go to his like legit like Instagram.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
Sherrod Campbell. Somebody just put any random.
Somebody done catfished this man's picture and is out here.
No, they didn't. Because this is his Google picture that just popped up too.
I'm bringing it up.
That's from Google.
God.
Who the hell is that?
He's from Mansfield, Ohio.
Yo, you call him up, he answers the phone. What up, though?
Yes. Why is this man? Yo, I'm sorry.
Yo,
Why is
what
this
it though?
man Campbell Brown?
Hey, he had 2 spouses. He got like 1,
Are they
2,
black?
4 kids. No, no.
Oh, he's a
One's
nigga.
Connie and the other one's name is Lark.
Oh, he's a nigga.
Oh, word's back. Hey, word. We just found out Sherrod Campbell Brown is a whole distinguished white gentleman.
70-year-old white man from Mansfield, Ohio.
A distinguished white gentleman.
Yeah, even his Congress picture. This is on Congress.gov.
That's
Yo, look at them curls in his hair though, yo. Look at them curls in his hair.
All night.
Why is this curls in his hair? That's a whole brother, yo. That's a brother.
No, he's not white. I'm sorry.
He ain't white. That's a brother. That's a light skin.
Or he
That's
was
a light skin. Look at them curls in his hair.
we need some DNA, sir.
For
70, he's 70 though, but for 70, he looked pretty young.
See, black don't crack. I'm telling you, he black.
He's black.
Right, Zoo?
Yes, he's black.
That's a whole black man right there.
Hey, look, he went to Ohio State University and then Yale.
That's a brother.
He lives in
Hey,
he lives in Cleveland. He lives in Cleveland.
Privileges.
He lives in
You
Cleveland.
gotta be looking him up. Senator
He lives in Cleveland.
Sherrod, Sharrod.
Yeah, SHE.
No, it's Sherrod too, spelled like a black person.
Yeah, SHERROD. So y'all like 70-year-old? Y'all like hot 70-year-olds? No one's saying he's hot. I'm just saying he looks young for 70.
Nah, he's
compared to some other people.
Oh my god, this is so funny. This doesn't even match. Why is this man's name Sherrod Brown?
Hey, Zoo, peep how he has it spelled. That's what gets me. Peep how his mom spelled it.
And his middle name Campbell. Sherrod Campbell Brown.
You know she was messing with a black dude.
Oh, look at this.
Yes. Yeah. See, he was smoking back in the day. You know, he was smoking the reefer and everything. Yeah.
Okay, I can get behind President Brown. Okay.
Oh, now she feeling him. That's a brother. Undercover.
Oh, some of these other pictures, he looked kind of old though. He looked
yeah. I'm looking at some of the pictures too.
Yeah, now I see
undercover brother.
Like this one picture here, he looked withered and worn.
yeah. Some of them, I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
Nah, he's definitely.
And he's 70. I thought y'all didn't want no old president.
We don't.
No, we don't. He's 70.
I remember that dude.
He could be
wildin'. I remember him. I remember him speaking. I've heard him speak too before.
All right. So, okay, who else we got?
Okay, so we got Pete Buttigieg. Remember him?
Who?
Pete.
U.S. Senator of Transportation.
No,
not Pete.
You don't like you remember what he looked like, right? Pete Buttigieg?
I don't think so.
No. You said Pete?
Yep. Yeah. Buttigieg.
His name's Butt.
Buttigieg.
No, I'm not about to have no president named President Butt.
President Butt to everyone.
No, I'm not doing that. He looks
that's
like
what it is.
Oh,
President Booty. Yeah, that's what I said. Don't y'all remember? Because he talked a lot.
Booty time.
Don't you guys remember during the impeachment and all of that kind of stuff? He was up there talking a bunch of times.
Mayor Pete. No, sir. No, because you can't call him. His name is Peter Paul Montgomery Buttigieg.
Buttigieg.
What kind of name? Like what?
No.
Yes, Buttigieg.
Buttigieg. Like, if I can't pronounce your last, no.
It's booty. It's Buttigieg.
It's booty. I know, but then it's
the booty is right. Buttigieg.
Yo,
Buttigieg.
President Booty it is.
But no, Steph Buttigieg.
It's boot E and then a G-E-G is how you
Yeah,
pronounce
but that you don't pronounce the. It's like the I is kind of like silenced. Buttigieg.
Oh my God.
No, Buttigieg.
Buttigieg.
Yes, Buttigieg.
That's French.
Okay.
Buttigieg.
How old is man at? He 40? Nah.
None of them are gonna make it.
Nah.
Okay, then
Next.
you said no to him. You said pass. Okay, then you got Hillary Clinton.
No. Next.
2016 presidential candidate. Then you got Roy Cooper.
I don't hear Michelle Obama's name. I don't really care.
You got Roy Cooper, the governor of
Can you imagine
North
how
Carolina.
President?
You hear me?
Roy
Cooper, governor of North Carolina.
No.
You got Andrew Cuomo, former governor of New York.
He's Democratic?
I know that name, yeah.
Yes. You got Kamala Harris, vice president of the United States.
Wait, so she running for president?
Yep.
Okay.
Jay Inslee, governor of Washington. You got
Hey Suze, I ain't getting no shoes. I don't work there no more.
What up, hey? Well, we got, and then Sue said you got Stimpy.
Right, that's what it seemed like at this point.
I'm throwing my name. I'm gonna throw my name in the hat.
Right. Okay, we got
writing.
Right. Okay, we got Joe Kennedy. You know, one of those Kennedy's children's.
No, we don't need another one. Goodbye, y'all.
Well, he wants to be be great like his family members. Joe Kennedy, former U.S. representative, Massachusetts.
Cursed.
Huh?
Your family's cursed.
His family is cursed. That's a fact.
Yeah, like you don't need a president in office with your family.
His family is cursed, so that is a valid point.
You want another? You want to? No, go on, sir. Go live your normal life now. Goodness, get out. Okay, no. I'll pass. I'll pass on all of them. We don't need a president. I'm good.
Wait, hold on. This is just the Democratic people. Hold on.
I'm good. I don't know. You
got Ro Khanna, U.S. representative from California. I don't know who she is. You got Amy Klobuchar. Amy Klobuchar.
Another butt? Oh.
Yep, another butt. And Amy Klobuchar, U.S. Senator from Minnesota. You have Mitch Landry, from former mayor of New Orleans. You have Michelle Lujan Grisham.
That man got voodoo.
Governor. Oh, that's that one chick, the governor of New Mexico. That's that one chick that was very outspoken, huh? Remember that one chick, that lady? Wasn't her name Michelle Lujan?
Oh yeah, I remember her. Yeah,
that little chick. Yeah, I think that's her. You got Joe Manchin, U.S. Senator from West Virginia. You got Chris Murphy.
I got excited.
U.S. Senator from Connecticut. You got Phil Murphy. That's it. So both of the Murphy brothers, I bet they related. Governor of New Jersey.
Probably so.
You got two brothers in the family trying to run for.
I guess they said they got better chances than somebody.
Right. Hey, wouldn't that be funny? Like they got it. And they had their brother as their VP. Is that allowed?
Oh, I don't know.
I wonder. That's a great question.
I'm gonna have my brother as my VP. I'm gonna run for president.
Okay, so we got.
I'll be the youngest president ever.
Right.
Michelle Obama's not running. Don't get our hopes up.
We got the Murphy brothers, obviously. Okay, we said the Murphy brothers. Oh, we got the governor here of California, Gavin Newsom. He's running for president.
As a Republican?
No, as a
You said on the Democratic list?
This is a lot of people.
I'm done. Okay, no, this is like.
Hold on, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more people. Okay, Alex, that one little chick is not that Michelle girl. It's the Alexandria. That's her. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. That's her. U.S. representative.
Yeah.
I remember her. Her name is Alexandria. That's that chick. She running for president.
You gonna vote for her? I will vote for her.
Okay.
She a little spicy.
Yeah, she a little spicy.
Need a little spice up in there.
Yeah. You know she's gonna go hard on everybody.
Facts. She's gonna shut them down. Like, yeah.
What they want to say? Michelle Obama running also. No. Well, she's not on the Democratic list. We got.
As I said, don't get my hopes up. Like, come on, man.
Right.
If she vote, okay, let's ask that question. If she ran for president, would you guys vote for Michelle Obama?
Hell yes.
Absolutely.
That would be the only thing that I voted for that day. Check. I'm done. Goodbye.
I could agree with you on that one.
I'd be like, yep, boop.
Because nothing else is important, right?
Nope. I'd check that one and check the write-in and writer-in too, just to make sure that they got both. Boop, boop. Hell fucking yes, I would. Like, could you? First of all, she's fucking smart as hell.
Oh, Trey J's in the building.
Smart as hell, right?
Yes.
But could you imagine how fly she would be dressed?
Oh, hell yeah.
Because how fly she was dressed just as a first lady.
Yes, the best. Absolute best.
As a first lady, like that jewel suit that she wore at the, like, you know, when they was leaving.
Everything she wore. The pantsuits, the dresses,
everything. Like, could you imagine if she was the president though?
Yeah, I could definitely imagine. Where are we getting there? We getting to your Republican list. Okay, we got J.B. Pritzker, the governor of Illinois. We got Gina Raimondo, U.S. Secretary of Commerce. We got Nina Turner, former Ohio State Representative and 2021 congressional candidate. Do you know her? She's from Ohio. Nina Turner.
I've heard of her before. Yeah.
Is she a sister?
I think so.
Watch, we got all these Ohio people and they be all white and stuff, and they put these black names.
No, she's black. She's from Cleveland.
Let me see her.
She
Okay, you voting for her. If it's between her and that Alexander trick, who you going for, Steph? You got it, Ohio, you know, because she's gonna go hard in your state, in your area. She gonna campaign hard. They're gonna have all kind of festivals. Are you gonna ride or die with your Ohioan, or you gonna go with Alexandria?
I'm going with Alexandria because this lady looked crazy.
Oh, come on, Steph. Oh shit! Next time you gotta, hey Steph, you gotta warn somebody. You can't just put something like that on the fucking screen.
I said she would look crazy. She looks like Dennis Rodman's sister.
A warning. Oh, come on, Steph. Give me a warning.
That's Dennis Rodman.
That's Dennis Rodman. Why he playing? Playing in my face right now.
And what does the other lady look like? The Alexandria girl.
You know her. She was like all over the place.
Let me see.
Hold
on. Steph said she straight up looked crazy.
She did.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, Hillary is running again.
All right, what else we got? That's it.
Okay, we got Elizabeth Warren. That's that. That remember that one lady. She almost won last time. I mean, she came pretty close.
Yeah, she was up there.
And then we have Gretchen Whitmer, governor of Michigan.
She from Michigan? Nope.
Oh, you said nope. Okay, the independent politician. You have Bernie Sanders. He gonna run. He on the thing all the time. Bernie's on there for the independents. Okay, now these are the Democratic business executive and public figures. people who are just throwing their hat in. Oh, she is on there. Oh, snap. Fucking, oh, hey. Y'all get ready. Here we go.
Who?
We got Joe Sandberg. He is an entrepreneur and investor. Now, y'all listening?
Mhm.
Yes.
Y'all ready? Y'all really ready?
Yes.
Oprah Winfrey,
Oh.
philanthropist and media executive.
And what's she running for?
President,
On what side?
Independent?
Democrat.
Oh, Democrat.
I don't want Oprah as president.
Oprah.
Yes.
So how do we feel about Oprah
Yes,
being president?
Well, you are correct. She is on the list. Michelle Obama is on the list for Democrat runner.
Well, Michelle, it is. That's all that matters.
That's what I was getting to. It. You spoil it. He must be pulling up the list, reading it too. Okay, so we got Oprah Winfrey. We got Andrew Yang, entrepreneur and philanthropist. Michelle Obama, former First Lady of the United States. That's a breath of fresh air. Marianne Williamson, 2020 presidential candidate. Okay, let's talk about that list real quick before we get to the Republicans, because the Republicans is next. What y'all think about that list?
That Oprah is interesting.
Oprah's interesting. I think she stood out the most.
Now you got Oprah in there, and now you got Michelle Obama, and now you got your Alexandra. What you doing?
Michelle over Oprah. Michelle over Oprah.
There's definitely there's a lot of like females in that.
It is
in that running. I noticed. But definitely Michelle.
Michelle's your go-to. A1 day one.
She could do. She could have Alexandria as her running mate.
Oh, I like that.
They would be a good team up.
Why you okay? I like. Well, no, you know what? A little bit of flavor in it. I like it. I like it.
Flavor. You got the
flavor, a little spice.
Yeah, you got the blackness back in.
Yes, I like it. I like that one. Because I was gonna say, why would you choose Alexandria over Oprah? But technically, Alexandria has more experience in doing the job than Oprah does, because Alexandria has been in this office for like 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah, she's like the U.S. representative. So like, yeah, she knows she's young, so she would pull like the young crowd in too and like bridge that gap.
And I think they would kill.
I should be their campaign manager.
If them two came in, they would definitely kill Trump. Hands down. Them two ladies.
Yeah, because they have all the female votes. Well, I would say most of the female votes, like most of the black female votes. But Oprah though, who?
Yeah, Oprah's like.
Okay, so y'all don't think Oprah's gonna get past the first round?
No.
Y'all ain't got no confidence in O. Don't do O like that. Come on, y'all. Don't do O like that. I think she can get out the first round.
What's she gonna do though?
Right.
I guess I would need to see like
you get a car.
Listen, she passing out stimmies. It's like I'm joking. But no,
everybody get a car.
I feel like I guess it would depend on what her stance of stuff was, but like I don't really see Oprah as like a true Republican or Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
I could see her having very much Republican business mind tendencies. Like she's not for the people.
Right.
She ain't even been to the bank. Like she said, like
you saying that on record? On wax?
What she gonna do?
You saying that on wax? Oprah not for the people.
She's
not. All them people gonna come for you, Steph. You just said Oprah is not for the people.
The whole 2 people watching right now? No, she's not though. Like she's for certain people, but she's not for the people. No.
Oprah is not going to win. She's just not a politician like that.
Yeah, she's not.
And then Word says they never gonna let a woman be president. I think interesting.
I feel like if they get enough women voters, then you could definitely get a woman in there. Like they could get enough because they could pull enough of the electoral college. Like numbers is what they need. It's just
Well,
getting
technically, didn't Hillary win?
Yeah, she did.
So I guess they did vote for a woman one time.
She did, yeah. So that was a popular vote, but she didn't have enough electoral votes was the issue. But yeah, I definitely think that she could. It's time for a change. Like we already had a black president, now I had a black VP. Why not? And I
agree with you. I agree with you. Okay, so let's get to what Word wants to hear. Let's get to this Republican politicians. See that what they did, Steph, that first list, they broke up all the politicians and then they gave us a list of the people who have never aren't politicians, like business people who are running. Gotcha. So that's why it was like a list of like 10 other people outside of the regular list.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, because they're at the end. I mean, that makes sense. I really feel like it's really like I'm not opposed to voting for someone that's not been in the political career their whole career, but they need to have some kind of political mindset. Like I just don't want you in there running the United States is a business, but there's still there's policies and stuff in place already. Like you have to be able to understand that and have the knowledge for that. I'm personally now, if back in the day when Oprah was bigger, then maybe she could have had a chance, but why are you throwing your hat in now? You bored?
Okay, let me ask you this question then, Steph. Okay, let me ask you this. And this is a real honest question. And let me ask the people also in the chat who are listening in. And you, Zoo, too, as well. What is the difference between Oprah getting the position of running the government and presidency versus Trump getting the position, which he did, ran the country, and he was nothing but a businessman? Oprah is a businesswoman. She has run businesses and been successful. Now, what I'm going to say the difference between the two is Oprah hasn't been bankrupt like that in her businesses, and Trump has.
That's one big thing. One, I feel like two, the crowd that she's going to draw if she was to actually make it further.
Yeah.
That makes a difference. Like you shouldn't have half or more of a majority scared of what's to come with because of who's the president. Like where if you take and look at even little situations before Trump was president versus now, before, you would see people filming people going out and doing dumb stuff and
Word. And, what up, Leon? We see a word set.
Yeah, doing dumb stuff and filming it and getting caught it. But the jump of where that happened when Trump was president, it was scary. There was times
I agree.
There was times where I would put on an outfit. I have a couple of shirts that's protect Black people. I have a hoodie that's like that. I have a couple other hoodies, equality hoodies and stuff like that from Nike when I worked there. I wouldn't wear those in the town that I live in because of literally the town that I live in. Everyone was pro Trump, everything. And I don't feel because of who's in the office, I should be scared to go out in public and wear what I want to wear because of where I live and people being opposed to my what I'm doing. Why
it definitely was. I would have to say that during his tenure there definitely was an increase in Black hate and Black crime. I mean, we had the whole issues where people were getting hung. We had the issues with, people, the violence against, Black men. We had the whole, I mean, just the mass, like, of the increase in racial, just
no, TikTok didn't do that. Like, you can say that, so you can say social media did that. That's not true. Social media did not do that. I'm talking about
that's when we had Karens. That's also when Karens were born. Remember that? That was when the Karen situation got born, because we had people out here talking about media, stuff to them,
right,
just to get Black men.
Social media showed it more, and they made it more prevalent because it was shown all the time, but it was actually happening. That wasn't because of TikTok. That was because dumbass people was out there thinking that they could just say whatever they wanted to. Because I've already told my mom, I've told everyone this. I was like, let me run into a Karen, or let me run into a Kevin, or whatever you're gonna call the male version of it. I was like, I would be in jail or probably dead, because y'all not coming at me like this thinking that you guys can just say whatever you want to say to me. That had to do with the fact that you had the president of the United States getting on national TV and just saying whatever the fuck he wanted to say.
Right.
So people that followed him think that they could just do suit because they're like, oh, well, he's doing it, so let me do it because nothing's happening to him. Do that in real life and see what happens. I would have been in jail because I would have thrown hands. I'm not pulling out my phone and recording you being a dumbass. I'm moving your ass out my way. You blocking me, you getting hit by a car. You in my face, you getting hit by a car. Like, no, no, I'm good. Like, that had nothing to do with social media. That literally that was a trickle down effect from the fact that he would get on national TV and sit there and say whatever the fuck he wanted to say.
And that other guy too.
Listen, I will save up. It costs $3,500 to get rid of your U.S. citizenship. I'm out. I will leave. I will find someplace else to live. There's no, like, you cannot tell me that there should not be, like, my anxiety level in the last, since Biden has come down, my anxiety level has, like, lowered so much completely. Like, no, that's crazy. Like, no,
everybody
crazy.
was on edge when he was
on edge, and it was ridiculous.
Every day he was on edge.
It was just ridiculous. Like, it was
every single day you was like living on the edge. You didn't know what the fuck he was gonna say, what the fuck he was gonna do, how he was gonna act.
We had a peaceful protest in my town. A peaceful protest, right? Our protest, there was maybe 15 people there. It spread so big in this little town that I live in that the Kroger that we were out in front of was just like, oh, we have to close early because they're busing in people for this protest. It was a local protest to show support for other bigger protests in other cities, in, like, other states. And I will tell you this for a fact because I was on like social media, and we actually had people that was stopping and, like, saying stuff to us. People were like, what are you guys protesting for? And then we would say something, and they're just like, well, that didn't happen here. Like, but then, like, they would leave, and I'm like, you have a Trump sticker on your, like, it's just like
no empathy.
There's nothing, like, there's no compassion there. Like, I'm like, if there's someone, like, you shouldn't fear to be out, like, to one, either go out in public yourself, and then also to send your kids to a school in that same town, knowing that they are, like, maybe 5% of the population at the school. I'm not feeling that. Like, no. Like, yeah, I might have anxiety of other stuff, but, like,
no, word. It's not okay for Biden to tweet lies daily. If he is tweeting lies, and if he is, and then it's not okay for anybody, especially somebody that, you would expect to be giving you the truth, to be speaking facts to you, and they're actually just feeding you a line of bullshit. But even with me saying that
Trump
statement that I
Trump had Putin in his and Putin had Trump in his pockets. I don't want to
no,
hear. I don't
no,
want to
but
like them talking about that stuff. Like the presidency, like no matter what, like there's always going to be some kind of crazy backing with the president. That's how they get
well,
their
that's what
money.
I was gonna say too, Steph,
But
is that you
yeah,
have to
like,
understand too. Like people are talking about it's okay for a president to lie to you. You have to understand too that I do know and I do realize that with government and with presidency and with that level of level of service and what they're doing, they're not going to be telling you the truth 100% of the time. They have to lie to you, and they will lie to you for the greater good of mankind, which is a bigger picture than just me and you as an individual.
facts.
You know, shit happens on a larger scale, much broader than just the individual, person who's thinking like, oh, they just lied to me and they said, oh, that they were in Ukraine when they actually were in Paris. Well, maybe they had to tell you that they were over in Ukraine for their safety. Maybe instead of that they were actually in Paris when they said they were, in Ukraine because of safety reasons. And even on a bigger scale, maybe they tell you, oh no, we didn't kill Osama bin Laden. He just happenly walked on a grenade and blew himself up, but really on actuality, they really actually blew his head off and killed him. They might not be able to say that at that moment in time or divulge certain information for the better good of the humanity in the United States and the world as a whole, because they're moving. It's a chess game. They're moving. I mean, we're all chess pieces on a chess fucking board.
Facts. I mean, I'd rather not have someone in office that incites riots for just because they feel like it. But I don't really. Politics is politics. Everyone's gonna agree with whatever they want.
What up, Danny Will?
To believe in, you're gonna vote for whoever you want to vote for. That's cool, but when who's in office is affecting, I'll say, majority of people's daily lives and the way that they're feeling about it, I just don't feel like that's a good look for the America. Like it's just not. I just don't see how that helped anything, how it made this country any better, how it brought anybody together. It definitely divided
let's read some of what Danny's trying to say. And while you're right, what president hasn't lied? That's big facts. But what is Danny and Word talking about? They saying a lot in the chat. Let's get some of that out.
Can they come up here? Do we got the link pin?
Yeah, the link is in the chat.
It's in the chat. I can't. Okay. I like somehow got logged out of our pages YouTube, so I can't get logged back in. But it's in the chat.
Awesome.
Y'all scroll up, Danny, or one of y'all scroll up and get there.
I mean, I feel like everyone is. I feel like everyone is exhausted with the current situation, but
I agree with y'all. I mean,
we're not in the current situation because of Biden.
The situation that we're having right now is not.
He's like the first,
obviously, but it's not what it was.
Facts. Their first term, like the first term of every president, if they only get one term, their first term is in there fixing problems that they saw from the last term before that.
That is very facts. That's
like you guys are like, oh, well, the gas prices are high. Well, the gas prices are high because of shit that Trump did when he was. It ain't got nothing to do with what happened the last 3 years. This is coming from 6 years ago. They'll be like,
same thing with Obama when they said Obama was shit his first term. He was in there for everybody else's problems.
Right. If I save $100 today,
hey Kim,
4 years later, the interest is going to affect me then. And that could be for my kids. Like that's not how it works. Like they're always sending money other places. Like that's the thing. Like people don't understand. Like the United States, we're the like fix it. We need to fix our own shit, but like everyone's always coming to us to fix it.
Yeah, I kind of don't agree with that either, Danny. I'm with you on that, but to be fair, I don't agree with you. I mean, I agree with you what you're saying, and I don't agree with how presidents spending a lot of money over to other countries when we have a lot of homeless and a lot of people here that need that assistance and that could use it, like even fixing the schools and giving schools better educations and other things. And just, I mean, I think there's better things to focus on that, but they do it as a handout for other assistance in other areas. So I mean, it's another.
Yeah, they're sending it for it to come back eventually.
Right, another chess move on the board.
But we're in debt. Who's the United States owe money to? Like
China,
right? But I mean, but they're already trillions of dollars in debt. Like, okay, like for that, I'm like, that's always going to happen. There's always going to be.
Biden hasn't been the only president that's done that. That's what I'm saying.
It's been with every president. Every president is probably giving money to a country, and if you're not all into depth into that all the time, you're not going to pay attention. Like I said, I see it like on the news or whatever every once in a while. Like if I watch the news, I don't like to watch the news. It's too damn depressing. But
hey, remember we used to give a whole bunch of money when Bush was in. We used to give a whole bunch of money to over there when they were in Desert Storm, like over what was it, Iraq?
Yeah,
when they were over there in Iraq.
They're always like presidents are
giving money to all of those people because they were training the soldiers and over there were in Afghanistan. They were over there training them to use the fucking weapons.
Okay, so this is
so that was the Bush, and then there was also a president who gave the money during when those people had over in Africa, in Ethiopia, when they had that Ebola or whatever and all that fucking shit.
What's up, Cooch? What's up, Cooch?
What up, Cooch?
But you say like, okay, so you said this, right? Like you said, but people wanted Trump impeached for not filing taxes, but y'all want Biden still here for stealing our tax money for foreign aid. No, this is the thing. It comes down to policy. Like when you get into presidency, you're supposed to show those things. He knew that going in. You can't go. That would be like if you sign a contract with your job and they're like, oh, you get X, Y, and Z. Like say like, oh, we're going to give you have to show up to a Zoom meeting like once a week, right?
And everybody else did it too, Steph.
Everyone else before you did it. Everyone else did it before you. And then all of a sudden you're just like, oh no, I'm not doing that. That's why that's why people wanted him.
That bullshit.
Because he was on bullshit and he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing as far as like what he knew when he was taking on this job, what he was supposed to do. So if you take on a job and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you got to get fired. You're going to get fired. The presidency is a job. You got voted in. The people that didn't vote for you, but we are accepting you as a presidency is like, hey, we notice you're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. We want you fired. That for me, if Biden wasn't doing that, I'd be like, well, why isn't he doing this? Why isn't he doing this? Okay, he got to go too. Like, I don't care who it is, but you get in there and there are certain things that you're supposed to be doing and he just flat out refused. I'm sorry. You can't take a job and then be like, oh no, I'm good. I don't feel like doing that no more. So that don't make no sense.
Okay, so
Trump donated his salary as a president because he was still dealing with his businesses, so he didn't need the money. Right. Presidents don't make that much money, first of all.
Yeah, and he was making money off of being a president while he was president for his businesses. Come on now. Let's read the room now, Danny. Don't do that. Let's read the room, Danny. Don't do that, because you know that Trump had all his shit, everything that was booked. What was it booked in?
Facts.
The Trump hotel, the Trump places, the Trump this and that, and who was getting all them checks?
Trump.
Exactly.
Or one of
who
his
was really stealing?
And then he had his kids all up in the office.
Yeah, all his kids were up in every position. Okay, come on now. Who was really stealing over here? Facts. Who was really stealing?
Facts. None of the presidents, like most of the presidents, don't need our money. A lot of them are millionaires already. I'm not disagreeing with you, but like you can't sit there and look at it and be like, oh, Trump was like the greatest president of ever and he did everything that he was supposed to be doing. Like get the fuck out of here with that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. No, you're not
We're not about to do that.
You're not about to tell me it's 2:00 out and the sun is out right now.
We're not about to do that.
I was born that night, but I was not born last night. Trump kissed my ass.
Not today.
Put it on a shirt. Give it to me. I'll buy all of them. And plus, if you look at his old interviews, he told y'all asses that he was gonna run as a Republican because they is dumb and they will believe anything.
Right.
He is a Democrat.
He's a Democrat through and through.
He told y'all.
That's why he was on all the rap albums, and that's why everybody was popping up Trump back in the day. Is because he was for the black people. Come on now.
He told y'all in an interview. He said, "Oh, if I run for president, I'm gonna run as a Republican because they don't listen to whatever I say."
What's that chick, Omarion? What's her name? You know, that's it. That's his slim chick on the side. You know.
Like, come on now. Like, y'all can't. I'm sorry. No, I like
even his wife. They know him and that lady hit it. That's how she was all up on.
She married him for the money. She didn't want to be first lady. That lady.
No, the lady. Yeah, she married him for the money. But I'm talking about the one that kept coming back and she was there.
Oh,
that was
Omarosa.
Yeah, that was his side piece. Everybody know that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get on this Republican politician list. Even though Word and Danny, obviously, they don't give a fuck in the Republican category who else is running. All they know is if Trump
when he gets arrested right before he goes to
runs, I guess they're gonna vote for Trump. Okay, so we got Greg Abbott. He's the governor of Texas. We got Liz Cheney. She is the U.S. representative from Wyoming. We got
Dick Cheney's family.
Yes.
Is that who's that? Who is she related to him? That's his daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christie.
Yes, Bernie Sanders did run as a Democrat so he could get more votes because he wasn't getting votes as an independent. And so
he's on the independent list.
He's back on the independent list.
Back on the independent list, Danny, for this year, for this upcoming year, 2024, not 2023, 2024. Okay. We have Liz Cheney, Chris Christie, former governor of New Jersey, Bob Corker, former senator of Tennessee. We got Tom Cotton. He is the U.S. senator from Arkansas. We got Daniel.
He needs to change his last name.
You don't like Cotton? Tom Cotton.
President Cotton? No, I'm good.
You got Daniel Crenshaw, U.S. representative from Texas. You got Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz, the U.S. senator from Texas. You got Ron.
I thought he lived in Florida.
No. You got Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida. You got Doug Ducey, governor of Arizona. Ducey. Doug Ducey.
Ducey?
Ducey. Ducey. Doug Ducey.
Okay. You
got Mike DeWine, governor of Ohio.
No,
you got
no, do not.
What's wrong?
Do not. Man, we tried to vote him out of. He just got reelected to governor, like.
And now he want to be your president. What's the problem?
Fuck no. No. He is horrible.
What happened?
Horrible.
What happened?
Listen. First of all, he voted against the student loan forgiveness or whatever you want to say that they just put out. They just did for that. He voted for doing away with abortions. And he old. He looks like
Okay, but Steph, them ain't them three things are not really like those things you just mentioned are not like
he's bad.
death wrenching.
They is
like reasons to just deny somebody. Like you said, he's old. You said he didn't want. He stood up against abortion. Maybe that's his religious thing. I don't agree with men doing that because it's my body, my choice. But however, I can understand a man having that opinion because of his religious backgrounds or whatever he is. You know, you got those right wing people. I mean, you don't have to understand them, but you can understand them. Meaning, like you can agree to disagree and relate to what they putting down. I could pick it up. No. Now the other last issue you said about the student loan.
Yo.
Hey, what up, sis?
Hey, what's going on?
And what? So the thing about the student loan, yes, it is bad, and I can see why you would feel the way that you would feel, but there could be reasons why he denied that. So I don't know.
He gotta go.
You said he gotta go.
Yeah. He's 75. I don't know. He got.
Well, that's all. We already said we weren't trying to choose anybody that was in their 70s anyway. So he
got 8 kids. He gonna no.
Well, maybe he's got a lot of stamina. What?
What's the topic?
We just talking about we're running down.
Yeah, we're going through the candidates
right now for presidency since Trump has thrown his name in the hat again.
But if
Erica, you want to run for president? You can run for president. Should everybody else run?
Oprah's running. And Michelle
that's what we was about to tell you, LaShawn. If you wasn't listening in, Oprah's on the list.
Oh hell yeah! Come on, Oprah.
And Michelle Obama.
Oh hell, come on, Michelle. I even take Clinton. Clinton, old lady.
She on there too.
She on there too.
You said I take Clinton for $3. How much you taking Michelle
anybody
Obama?
Except for him. I'm gonna put. You got Oprah, Michelle. I'm gonna put my money on Michelle as winning the Democrat Party.
All right.
One, because Oprah ain't no damn politician. 2, they don't want them damn Clintons back in the White House. 3, everybody love Michelle.
Facts.
All facts.
So I'm putting my money on Michelle. And I think she gonna win. I think she gonna sweep Donald Trump.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
He gonna have all racist people and the dummies.
Right.
And she gonna have all the smart people.
Okay, now LaShawn, we got her running mate. We got her running mate. Well, let me tell you what we thought about this. What do you think about this? Alexandra.
Who the hell is Alexandra?
She was the Ocasio-Cortez, this lady.
Come on, LaShawn. That spicy little chick. You know the one?
New York.
Oh hell no. She gonna be her.
No, we're saying her as our VP.
Yes.
Oh hell, I'll take anybody as a VP as long as they got some sense.
Come on now. LaShawn, that could be your potential president. You can't just say that.
Yeah, can she take her husband since he ain't never been the vice president?
Come on, LaShawn, you can't just be like you don't give a fuck as to who the vice president is. The vice president could be your potential president one day.
Okay, so you said Oprah is on the ballot for presidency.
Yeah.
Is she on the same side, Democrat or Republican?
She's on the Democrat side.
So say she don't win.
JB, what up?
And Michelle wins, and would she be able to pick Oprah as her side piece?
Yeah. Yes, good. Yeah.
Then I prefer that.
But
Kamala
has put her name in the hat too as presidency.
What happened?
Kamala?
Oh yeah, she's in there too. Kamala Harris.
Yeah, she's.
No, I don't want her. I think she's gonna whoop Michelle gonna what? Because everybody loved Michelle, and
Oh,
that the
Wait.
lady who vice president now.
You can't
No,
say
but-
that, Danny,
okay.
because Hillary
I
pretty much
just
won. Like you can't, Danny, you can't say
I
that.
would even say Michelle Obama. She take Hillary because see Hillary been in stuff, and when Clinton was in office, I don't care. Black folks have money. Y'all say what y'all want about Bill. Black
That is
folks
true.
have money.
That is true.
He put everybody. People have money. It wasn't until Bush
Hillary
got his
almost
butt
won.
up in
Okay.
office. Not daddy, but
Word,
But,
that's fact. Nobody
son.
want Hillary back in the office. But let me ask you this, LaShawn. You honestly think that if they had
You won the popular vote.
Michelle Obama with Oprah, that them two would win over Trump? I don't think so. I think if Michelle put Oprah on her ticket,
No,
I
Michelle
think-
Michelle can't
that's what I'm saying. I think
Oprah.
I think she should maybe hook up with Hillary.
Ain't nobody want Hillary. Don't nobody want. Not even
Nah,
the
I
men.
think-
We did though, because
The
she won
women
the
and no
popular
men.
vote.
Nobody wants her.
Nobody wanted her.
Nobody
No.
wants her.
No, you can't say that because she did though, because she won the popular vote. She
That
won the
was
She
back
did.
then.
People did want her, but you know what it was? And I was just telling my husband this. I said, I voted for Hillary to get in, but I said, you know what? She's a woman, and America wasn't ready for a woman to be in the White House. I said, so she's not going to win. They would rather put a black man in the White House than a woman any day.
Facts.
No, it's the fact that they are not letting no Clinton back in the White House.
It was that, but also because she was a woman.
She should be.
You know, and I told my friend, she was like, you don't think she gonna win? I said, hell no, she a woman, girl. You know, women ain't got no rights. They don't want them running no country.
Okay, let me
But
ask you this. Let me ask you this. They
go
already
to
let me ask
a
you this.
woman. They ain't gonna want no man back in the office.
Let me ask you this. You talking about putting Hillary in the White House, right? Do you not think that currently? Okay, let me ask you this, because we was talking about Ye earlier.
Mhm.
So you know how Ye said that the Clintons run shit, like in this, like a big part of shit within the world, like the Clintons run shit.
Yeah.
Did you hear him say that?
I didn't hear them say that, but I do know that Bill and Hillary could be very powerful.
Okay, well he did say that. He spoke that, and because he said that they are also like what is beholden to what those people, like as far as the Kardashians, you know, in that household is like, that's how they move, and everything is like by the, you know, them, you know, passing through them, you know what I'm saying, you know, giving the nod or the disapproval. You see what I'm saying?
I just think with Hillary and Obama, because both of their husbands was presidents. They've been in politics for a long time, both very smart women. And I just think that they would make a power couple.
But do
in
you
my
think
opinion.
that you don't think that Hillary will have the same
They would be cute.
situation that Bill, and I met Bill in person. I met him before. You know, I actually was on the same flight with him when I was a little girl on American Airlines, and that was before he became president. But the thing is that what I wanted to mention, you know how Bill had that scandal?
Yeah.
Everybody said even then that Hillary was gay, right?
Oh shit! Don't nobody care about that shit.
Nobody cares about it, but it's the simple fact that she has never actually openly admitted that she is. What if there's a situation where she becomes president and something like that comes out?
Who cares?
What she doing in her bedroom is her business. I don't give a damn about what she's doing in her bedroom, and shouldn't nobody else.
That I don't think that the people are wanting.
That's not going to affect her doing her job.
I wouldn't care. I'm saying
just like when Bill got his little Peter sucked in the thing. I was like, as long as he doing his job, I don't care.
I don't think they're gonna let a Clinton back in the White House. That's all. I just don't think
they don't. But they don't. But I just think that being that both of their husbands were president, They know the ins and the outs.
They
I
do.
just think they would be a power couple.
They would. I could agree with you on that, but
They would be a power
because
couple.
Hillary damn near a man anyway. So
Hell yes. Michelle ain't worried about Hillary. Hillary, you do your job. I'm the president. You the vice president.
And I'm fly.
you
She gonna have everyone wearing suits.
go do your job. Let me do this.
Right.
Because that McDonald's.
Right. We got this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They would definitely be a power couple. I agree with you on that.
They would be unstoppable because they both have been with their husband in this business for years.
Okay.
Years.
I agree with you, but will it fly? I don't know. Let me finish the list.
I think it'll fly.
Okay. Well, okay. We're on the Republicans now, so let me go back and let me finish this list real quick for Danny and them, so we can get down to Trump's name. We have. I said Doug Ducey. Okay, so Doug Ducey is the governor of Arizona.
Ducey.
He's very likable.
Steph said no.
He's very likable.
You said no to Ducey?
You said you didn't like his name, Ducey.
I just said it was a funny name. I mean, that'd be cool.
The thing with Ducey is that I was just telling my husband this. I said he's the kind that he wants to do right by the people, but he's pulled all these different ways and don't know which way to go, opposed to this saying, I'm the governor. This is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? You know how you have somebody that want to do something right, but then you got the people over here that's saying, nah, don't do that. That ain't what you're supposed to do. Then you got the people over here with saying, we don't want to do that. That's not right to us. And then you got the people over here saying one thing and he's sitting there like, what am I going to do?
Getting pulled in different directions?
I just think seeing him during COVID, he's very likable. I don't have anything bad to say about him. And I do think that he tried to do right by the people and he tries to be fair.
Is he president material in your opinion?
I don't think with that thought pattern, he's not president material, because you can't be sitting up there looking at everybody yelling and screaming at you. You should do this. You should do this. You should do this. It's like, you got to make that decision. You listen to the people, but at the end of the day, you can't be sitting up there like, damn, what am I going to do? You got these people over here yelling at me to do this. These people over here yelling at me to do this. I just want to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And even if he do the right thing, you're going to still have somebody yelling. And it's kind of was like he was under pressure. You know what I'm saying?
DeSantis. Let me see if he's on the list. Wait, no. He's on the list. He's on the list, Danny.
After Ducey, who you got?
After Ducey, okay, Danny, that DeSantis dude, he is on the list. His name is Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida. Okay, but after Ducey,
they said DeSantis gonna eat Trump up.
Why?
Let him do it. Goodbye.
Why? They on the same
when it comes to debating and stuff.
Because so right now you have this huge list, but then it gets narrowed down. So they're just saying like,
narrowed down
would be Trump. That's fine. That's
him and DeSantis going back and forth, trying to get.
DeSantis ain't gonna beat Obama.
After Doug Ducey, we got Mike DeWine, who is governor of Ohio. Boom. We got Joni Ernest, who is U.S. Senator from Iowa. We got Nikki Haley, who is former ambassador to the United Nations. We have Josh Hawley, who is the U.S. Senator from Missouri. We have Larry Hogan, who is the governor of Maryland. We have Asa Hutchinson, who is the governor of Arkansas. We have Adam Kissinger, who is the U.S. representative from Illinois. We have Mike Lee, who is the U.S. senator from Utah. We have Kristi Noem, governor of South Dakota. We have Rand Paul, who is the U.S. Senator from Kentucky. We have Mike Pence, who is the former Vice President of the
I already knew he was going to be running.
You look so evil.
We have Mike Pompeo, who is the former Secretary of State. We have Mitt Romney, who is the U.S. Senator from Utah.
He
We
running
have,
again?
we have Marco Rubio, who is the U.S. Senator from Florida. We have Ben Sasse, U.S. Senator from Nebraska. We have Rick Scott, who is the U.S. Senator from Florida. We have Tim Scott, who is the U.S. Senator from South Carolina. Elise Stefanik, U.S. Representative from New York. Chris Sununu, Governor of New Hampshire. Donald Trump, finally, Danny, and the word, Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, and last on, well, this is last on the people that are in the, that were our politicians on the Republican side, is Glenn Youngskin. It was in alphabetical order, that's why. Governor of Virginia. And then the businessmen, the business Republican executives and public figures who have thrown their name into the Republican side for running for the president of the United States in 2024 is Tucker Carlson, Fox News anchor, Candace Owens, conservative activist.
Wait a minute. The Karen Owens that be on there talking about black people?
Yes, Donald Trump Jr., who is a businessman and political advisor, and Ivanka Trump, businesswoman and political advisor.
So what you got? Donald Trump Jr., and then his daughter?
Yep.
What the fuck is going on with that family?
Let me tell you what's going to happen. Mike Pence going to come up and shut Donald Trump down.
Okay, so those are y'all Republicans list candidates. We've had a very healthy discussion about our Democratic candidates, and we have come to a consensus. We know what we like. We like Michelle Obama. She is our front runner in the House. Let's talk about these Republican people. What up, BX? What y'all feeling? Let's talk about it. And if you wanna grab the link, or Danny, y'all wanna grab the link, y'all gonna have to scroll up because Steph can't get back to it.
I mean, I can post it in here again, but I can't like get it
pinned. But you can post it. Okay, yeah. So post it again. So whoever wants to catch it, y'all can catch it. We talking about these Republican people, and really, honestly, there's only a few of these. There's about like a good 10 of these people. Maybe I know. The rest of them I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, they can all.
Like, I know who Ivanka is. I know who Donald is. I know who Tucker is. I know who Candace is.
I don't care about none of them people.
I know who Donald Trump is. I know who Mitt Romney is. Mike Pompeo, Mike Pence. I know who Rand Paul is. I know who Mark Rubio is. I know who Ben Sasse is. I know who some Ted Cruz is. I know who them. And I don't know that Doug Ducey, but Steph said. I mean, not Doug Ducey, but Mike DeWine. Is that you don't like him, right?
No, yeah, like he just like
he was 75.
Like COVID times too. Like we was not ready to reopen in Ohio.
And I know who Liz Cheney is and Chris Christie is.
Yeah,
but
of course.
I don't know about any of these other people.
No, Mike DeWine, he ain't going nowhere. He just got elected.
Okay, so
in here,
let's talk about if nobody's gonna stand up for their man as far as the Republican side. Let's talk about who we would want them to go against, that we would know that they would kick their ass.
Mike Pence.
That's what you saying.
I really feel like
I think he was the one that held that whole damn thing fiasco together with Donald Trump.
I feel like he would definitely give them a run for their money if he even got full far.
That man came in there. That man came in there about. He came in there about business.
Yeah.
Doing business for the people, and Donald Trump came in there trying to run his business.
But he gonna speak that Spanish too.
Who, Mike Pence?
And him and Pence are no longer friends.
They're not friends, but Pence.
Well, no, they're not friends, but I'm saying that he's bilingual.
And Pence, they're not friends because Pence wouldn't lie for his ass.
Yeah, that's true. Mike Pence wouldn't lie for him.
He didn't do anything.
And he left Mike Pence. Remember, Mike Pence almost got shot and beat up by those people. Remember, he ran and Mike Pence was calling them, and they didn't secure the president or the vice president. They were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, at all. Nah, man.
He told him, "If you don't lie for me, we can't be friends." Like, are we in middle school, bro?
That's how he acted. He acted like he was in elementary school.
Well,
I'm not lying for you. What the hell am I lying for you for? What did I get out of it?
Nothing.
I'm not going for that one. I don't want. I'm not gonna pick him. So let me see, because he might be a little bit of a challenge. Let's see.
I think whoever he's goes up against, I think he'll give him, because like I said, I thought he probably ran.
What about that other dude I was just talking about that was gonna go all ham on the guy from the other dude that you were saying that he was shutting them down? Who was that I was talking about? Well, let me see his name.
Oh, they said DeSantis.
Yeah, that guy.
DeSantis or whatever.
Oh yeah.
What about DeSantis? So what about you don't think DeSantis will go ham on Pence?
I don't know. I don't know his backing. So
I don't know.
I don't either.
Pence always
drug money. So he got drug money. Then.
Oh, who? DeSantis got drug money? You said?
I think that's what Professor JB said. Something about drug money. I saw someone and he said he got drug money backing.
Oh.
I mean, he is from Florida, so that makes sense.
What's that? Man, dog, don't do that, Steph. Come on, you're about to. Come on, Steph.
Drugs in Florida, they be washing up on the ocean. That's all.
He ain't gonna make it far.
Florida crazy though. Steph. Florida man always doing something.
Shout out to Tony C.
I'm just saying, but I don't know because I don't be paying attention to them until
That ain't what's going on in Florida.
It's down to one or two.
Who said that's what's going on in Florida? Where you hear that at? What TV you been watching? Turn it off.
Heard what? You always see drugs. They always.
We just got finished doing our governor. That thing took 55 years to do.
Drugs is always washing up on the oceans or on beaches in Florida. You see it all the time. It's always in the news.
See, he said, "Nah, it's not drugs."
He from Florida.
He said it's not drugs. JB said it's not drugs.
He looked like it. Never mind. He's from Florida. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all you're gonna say.
I'd be like someone. Never mind. I'll be quiet.
Yeah.
What? Anyways.
Okay, so
most of them, I mean, you got Danny and Word, they vote for Trump, and then everyone else is
nobody wants to speak on the behalf of the Republicans in the chat. It looks like because I guess they made up their mind that they just stuck on Trump. I'm gonna say
I ain't stuck on no Trump. It gotta be somebody else out there.
But Trump.
Yeah, but okay, y'all. What I'm trying to tell y'all is if you have to look at this realistically, right? Realistically. Is the
no, not you from Florida. That DeSantis or whatever is from Florida.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say, Steph, for you guys and everybody in the chat, you guys have to look at this realistically. Realistically is knowing the fact that there is a possibility, right? There's a chance that there's a chance.
He needs to go to jail.
There's a chance that a Republican may be in office in 2024. If that is the case, you have to pick one of these people. Who are you picking?
I don't have to pick shit because I'm not voting for them.
But the thing
it's not going to be a Republican versus a Republican. So
no, but what I'm trying to say is that you're not picking them. But I'm trying to say is that that's going to be the person you're going to have to live with, just like we lived with the fact that Trump was chosen and he was in office. So who would you be okay with living with in the next 4 years on this list if it's not Trump?
I would have to see their stance on stuff. I just couldn't say like blah blah blah. Like if I got picked by a name, I don't know.
No, but off of those people that you know that I have read so far, none of those people would be it.
No.
Because you like those people you dislike for different reasons, like Mike Pence and
Mitt
Romney and and
no,
all these other people. Who was it?
I don't really concern myself with stuff that I don't really care about, and I don't care about their stances. Oh,
Tucker Carlson, Candace. You hate Candace. So, Donald Trump Jr. You know, Ivanka. You don't want none of them. You don't want no Trump. So let's go back to. You wouldn't be okay if any of them was in office.
I would be okay with anybody but Trump.
With his kids? So you would be okay with his kids being in office?
No, anyone but the Trumps. I don't want Trumps in office. No, they all look fucking evil. Like you look like evil villain. And
you said just him, so I'm just clarifying because you said just
Trumps.
What about Ted Cruz?
The only Trump that I know is Tiana. No, I don't want any of them in office. Michelle Obama is all I'm concerned about.
Okay,
that's it. I don't know none of these other what they stance is.
And LaShawn, the only other person you said Mike Pence, so you would be okay if Mike Pence
fly on his head.
Got into the office. Yeah, she wants to get the fight. What about you?
He had a fly on his head during the debate. Like, so your head smells that bad that a fly wants to land on you?
Right, he was dead. How do you know? Everybody can feel a fly. What'd you say, Zoo?
I said because he was full of shit. No.
You know he felt it or something, huh?
He had to.
He should have.
You would think so.
So, Zoo.
Yes.
Anybody on the Republican list interest you or no?
Nope. Michelle and Michelle only.
Right.
They didn't have anyone like
worthy.
Like there was no one. There was like I was expecting like a Kanye. I was expecting something. Like, you didn't have no razzle dazzle there. Like it's all
your razzle dazzles were your razzle dazzles was Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens, and the Trump twins. You know the brothers.
For a second, Candace Owens is running.
Yeah.
Yes.
That black girl.
Yes.
Oh God.
She ain't black. We traded her.
She's running as a Republican, Zoo.
Oh, we traded her. Shit.
We traded her. She ain't black.
Golly. Nah, no thank you. Nope. Michelle only. Should I take Oprah over fucking Candace?
No, but I'm saying, okay, Zoo, my question was, you know how like if a Republican had to be in office because they so happened to win, who would you be okay with out of these people that I had just read off? Like,
None
well, that's what Steph said too. None of them.
No.
I'd rather be without a president.
And Zoo, did you hear that both of the brother and the sister is running along with the dad?
The Trumps.
Yeah.
We're doomed. We're doomed. It looks crazy.
They want to make sure one of them gets in. It's three of them. There's three of them on the ticket.
Yeah.
You make your own thing. Okay. Just let this put out.
That's really
It's
playing the
cooled off.
lottery right there. They put three
Put
people
it in
in
the
it.
refrigerator. Oh, where you going, bro? Why? You don't need nothing?
Either way.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's
I don't know what she was talking about, but I don't think she wanted us to hear that.
What about the Republicans where they both wings on the same bird? Their policies are filled with duplicity. She doesn't have enough money to win. Who doesn't have enough money to win, JB?
Yes.
Oh. And then Daddy keeps saying that Oprah is
So what the Oprah do?
a violator. That's what she
Okay, and Trump said he would date his own daughter. Like the fuck?
That
Why
is
are you looking
true.
at your daughter like that?
It's all weird.
That's sick. That was sick. He did definitely say that. He was looking at her like he wanted to tongue her down her mouth. That was nasty.
Grab her by the pussy. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, everybody.
What?
Say it again, Steph. Say it again,
Get the fuck out of here. Gosh, like his name just boils my blood.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's enough. We've been up here for an hour and a half talking about political shit. It was entertaining. It's whatever. Like I said, we still got like a year and some change. We'll worry about that later. It was a nice little list. I'm actually surprised that Michelle's actually there and Oprah. I'm surprised. Candace Owens, fuck that bitch too. She a mini crazy bitch. Whatever. But my friend just sent me this thing. I don't know if y'all heard about this story, but I was just like, this is crazy.
What's that?
So there was this 25-year-old Black woman. She was from North Carolina. She took a trip to Cabo, Mexico with her best friend and several other good friends. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people. So her and her best friend. So there was like 7 people on this trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they left on October 28th. October 29th, so it was the next day. It says her mom received a phone call from her daughter's best friend. His name was Khalil. He's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that she was resting and she wasn't feeling good. I don't know why the best friend called. I don't know. Maybe the mom was texting or whatever.
Yeah.
But then said that she wasn't feeling good and she was thrown up after a hangover. But I'm like, y'all just got down there the day before. So I'm like, okay. So I'm confused. So then the mom said, oh, to keep her informed and then have her daughter call when she felt better. It said instead, Khalil called back and said that there was 3 ambulances at their villa and medical officials had tried to help her, but she had passed away from alcohol poisoning.
Oh my gosh.
No,
alcohol poisoning.
Okay, hold on. Good. Keep going with the start.
So it said that Khalil and the others, they rushed out of Mexico back to the United States. He decided that he was going to dropped off her luggage and then also brought the other ladies who were on the trip over to the mom's house, and they all stuck with this alcohol poisoning story. Then it says rumors started to circulate to the family. I think the lady's name is Shaquilla. So they call her Quilla. Family that they were fighting and jumping her in Mexico, like the people on the trip. So they said the people who jumped her were the ones that she went on the trip with. Everyone denied the allegations, but after the autopsy came back, it revealed that she had no alcohol in her system.
Son of a bitch.
The fact that in fact she had a broken neck, cracked spine, and was viciously beat.
By her own friends?
You got me all the way fucked up.
Oh my god.
So the guy that she was friends with, that she was best friends with, they was best friends for 5 years. There's a video. They said there's photos released of her lip was split. She had a knot on her like her face and eyes were swollen. Her lips were split, and she had a knot on her forehead. The Mexican authorities are denying that there's foul play, but there was a video that happened that has surfaced. It says she is shown naked, getting punched in the head, swung to the ground by one of the girls who she took the trip with. And it says you can see that she's not fighting back. And when asked by the man recording, so the guy that was holding the phone or whatever recording,
Right.
asked the girl, can you at least fight? And you could hear her saying no. And then continues to get attacked, punched in the head, face, back of her neck, and knees. And it says no arrests have been made as of yet.
No, round them up. Where they at?
Like
Where
this,
they-
Where they at? Because my
that is
family
not
about to
only-
spin the block a few
Right.
times.
this girl
Listen. That
He's
is not
really-
only
like, he's
that's
really
just
pretty.
no. See that goes too pretty. No, that's just premeditated. That's
Yeah.
premeditated. They called that's a whole situation where they lured her out of town for that bullshit.
Yep.
They fucking lured her out of town just to do that bullshit and thought they was gonna fucking get away with it. Oh hell no. Oh
This is-
hell.
This is the girl that you can see is like in the video punching her and like swinging her to the ground.
No.
They say.
That's some bullshit right there. That's some bullshit right there. And you know what? That's
So they
you can-
basically beat her to death.
Basically. Yeah.
They beat her to death, but you can see
A
you-
broken neck, a cracked spine, and was
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
But you can
That-
see that right there was a planned situation like that.
Yeah,
That's
because you're going on a trip with somebody who, why are you getting into a fight? Y'all supposed to be having a good time.
And it's not even like they didn't even do it like it was literally the next day. Like they said that she left, like she took a trip on October 28th, and her like they got the call the 29th saying that she wasn't feeling good. So like this literally happened the day that they got down there.
because the thing was, Steph, they didn't realize that she was dying internally because her brain was fucking fucked up. When she had all those contusions and because there was no alcohol and she wasn't responding, that's what I'm saying. She was already out of it. You're not even supposed to. That's like where they say when you got a concussion, you don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
She had a concussion and they let her lay down and that's when all that fucking shit happened. And she started probably vomiting. Then her head, but that's brain damage. That's at that point, that's brain like damaging starting to happen, and then all of the other wounds that she had, which is body what'd she say, broken neck and all this shit. That poor child was drowning in her own shit, like, you know what I mean, within her body. I feel sorry.
Let me tell you something. That was one of my kids. We spinning the block. I'm catching every one of y'all hoes.
Shine. You see what I'm saying? Talk about. That's
I mean, you better be somewhere hiding because I'm catching all y'all hoes.
You hear me? That's what I said. I said you got me. You got me all the way fucked up for real.
That's my thing is like. So you had there. It looks like there was. Hold on. There was 1, 2. Looks like at least 3 guys on this trip. Yeah, 3 guys. 1, 2, 3.
And see the fact that the men
4
did not even stop
four
none of
girls.
that, and they knew what was going on, and they would probably hit her too. That's some sick ass shit.
They getting it too.
That's murder. That's murder.
They getting it too.
That has to be premeditated because you guys weren't even on the trip.
That's what I said. That's just
Y'all
premeditated.
I mean, like, what did she do to get beat to death
Nothing.
on the
Nothing.
first day of the trip?
First day of the
Nothing.
trip. Like, y'all not even going
Trip.
24 hours.
Came there and they already knew what they was doing. As soon as she got into that hotel room, they said woo woo woo. Started whopping on them. As soon as she walked in there, that's some sick shit. Right there.
What in the world? Like, I'm so
Demented, sick, demented, and there's nothing you can say about that except for, it's a tragic, it's horrible, but it's like there's a bunch of red flags in that shit. And one thing's for sure. Let me tell you this: if they'll tell you that most of the people who get murdered and die, they die by people that they know. It's the people that closest to you, like that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that shit. You be all comfortable, all relaxed, and your zone, thinking everything copacetic and everything is Gucci. And meanwhile, your loved ones, friends, foe, or whatever is fucking plotting against you.
That just made my heart hurt for that mom. But like, as someone that you're calling this man your best friend, and he
5 years.
He took you on this trip, like y'all playing this trip, and he had to know that these chicks didn't like you in the first place.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But then also just to sit there and watch it happen, like you didn't like y'all didn't stop out. Like, so no, like you are an accessory to murder.
He definitely is. He definitely is.
He's gonna be an accessory to his own murder too.
Let me ask you this: are you a friend if you sit there and watch your friend get her brains beat out?
No, you was not a friend. You was an enemy.
No, you ain't no friend.
You the devil. You the devil in human form.
You supposed to be on vacation having a good time, not breaking up no damn on fights.
I don't understand. Like, you left on the 28th, you died on the 29th. Like, and did they think that her parents weren't going to see the body? Like, just to blame it on alcohol poisoning? Like, you don't have a knot on your forehead from alcohol poisoning.
Well, they thought.
Nor do you get a broken neck.
They didn't think that her parents was going to be able to afford probably to get her body back from Mexico. They thought that they were going to probably like cremate it like immediately or some shit without like a full autopsy.
But it said because it said that they ran, they left, they rushed out of Mexico back to the U.S.
Yeah,
and left her there.
And left her there. Yeah, but then like not only that, like y'all just sat there and did that. Then you guys went to drop off the deceased girl's luggage to her mom, and then you lied to her mom's face. Like, this is your best friend's mom, and you gonna lie? No. Okay.
And why would you take her luggage? Why not just leave her with her luggage?
Right. Fuck them.
And that's the best friend that also lied to the mom too.
Yeah. Like, that's
because he gonna say like, oh, they told me that it was alcohol poisoning, but I walked to the store and I literally wasn't in the room when she got her ass whooped, and I didn't know none of that happened. Bullshit, motherfucker! You ain't gonna tell me you didn't know none of that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You may not have known none of this, but you about to get this work.
Fact.
No, he did know. I don't think.
Oh, he had to know because
I think he knew from the trip, from the moment that he got on that plane.
I didn't see the video. I don't want to see the video. It's just traumatizing, but like, yeah. Oh, it also looks like Blueface Baby was arrested by undercover officers today for attempted murder with the use of a deadly firearm or tear gas and discharging a gun.
Wait, back.
I don't know when he did that.
Hold up. Breaking news. What the hell happened now?
That happened it happened today. Blueface was arrested.
It wasn't with Chris Sean though.
No, yeah, he wasn't. He was
arrested. But hold on. That's out here, probably in California. What happened?
No, he was in Nevada.
Oh shit, they even worse.
Yeah, it says Blueface Baby was arrested by undercover officers today for attempted murder with the use of a deadly firearm or tear gas.
I think it was something that he did in the past, and they just had been looking for his tail.
And discharging a gun.
And he went back, instead of staying his butt at home, he done went back out to Vegas where they looking for him.
Oh my God! So he went back in the area where he had a previous charge from when he was younger.
I don't know, but he got arrested.
Oh man!
Probably a previous case. They looking for him. You know, he ain't. Yeah. He don't be in Nevada. You know.
Well, maybe they'll get off because it sounds like if it's way back in the day and old, then maybe he hired some good lawyers. He could save.
At first, I was thinking. I said, Lord, don't tell me he done tried to kill that girl.
Yeah.
Rumor has it she's pregnant.
I'm about sick of her. She talking about something. I'm staying right beside him.
Breaking news too.
I saw that. I'll have to try to find it and I'll send it to you guys. But yeah, there was a picture of her. They did like a photo shoot together, and she has like a vest on that looks like way too big, and you can see like he puts his hand like on her stomach inside the vest, and like so that was like the rumor. Like I don't know if it's true. I haven't seen anything since then, but supposedly that was it Christiana or whatever they're saying
Christian
she was pregnant supposedly.
I think he's made her get abortions a few times.
Yeah, he has.
Maybe
Yes,
not.
she has been already pregnant by him a couple of times, and she's already had a couple of abortions. So maybe this time she's like, "Fuck it," because she was pissed off. She's like, "Nigga, I've already had like 2 abortions, and you know now you having 2 kids by this chick." She's like, "Fuck that." She probably this time, if she ever got pregnant again, she ain't gonna do that because the last time she's done
That
it
girl
twice.
that girl don't need her no baby. She need her damn tubes tied.
She does. But the thing is that other girl keep trying to rub that shit in her face, and the problem is that she could have. Because Sean's probably trying to say like, "Hey, if I wanted to, I could have had kids. I didn't."
Yeah, I guess so. But they both crazy. She'd be so far in life if she didn't have him. But for whatever reason, she keep running it back to that fool.
She's a star athlete.
She was so pretty too. Like, I mean, not saying that she's not pretty now, but she was like, you know, drugs gonna make you, you know, they're gonna change what you look like and stuff like that. So she was pretty, and she was like, damn, like she was tough and fast. Like, bitch, what made you what?
His dick letting that fool slow her down.
His dick can't be that good. It can't be that good.
That's what she said. She said it was the dick. She said he dicked her down so good that dick, she ain't going nowhere because that dick is amazing.
Can't be that good.
That's what she said. I didn't say that's what I said. I said that's what she said.
He has
to
be. Can't be.
But you know,
there ain't no that would make me want to do drugs. I'm good. Ain't no dick that good that make me want to throw away my life. Maybe a weekend.
That's crazy. So currently right now, getting back to your story really quick before we wrap it up and stuff, but getting back to your story, there's nobody doing anything for that lady that got that. You said she was 25, right?
I think so. Hold on. Yeah, she was 25.
So nobody, her parents are not trying to press charges against her friends now that they know that she was battered instead of.
I don't know. It says that no arrests have been made as of yet, but this was just
because you know why I'm saying that, because it's kind of hard because the thing is that even though they got her body back on U.S. soil, the action happened in the death happened in Mexico. And if you're saying that Mexico is not saying that there was no foul play, it's kind of hard for them to prosecute.
Yeah.
Well, I would believe if the U.S. coroners found anything other than that, and he said it's a tape, then that proves that right there. But everybody is from the United States, so I would just wrangle their behinds on up, be like, yeah, let's go.
But that's what I'm saying, LaShawn. How are you gonna charge them in the U.S. because the body came back and you found that it was different? How's your case gonna get?
I don't know, but
how's your case going to go forward when it happened in a different country? That's what I'm asking you. How are you charging somebody?
Because I guess because of the simple fact everybody is from the United States.
I think it also
everybody's from the United States, and the body is back in the United States where it belongs. Now, if the United States people don't do nothing, then they need to do street justice. Because I'd be like, I'm gonna get justice. I'm gonna get some satisfaction.
But I'm just telling you,
it also depends on like the hotel that they were staying at could be like determined where it's taking place at, but this was posted like 4 hours ago, so I'm not sure. There's not like at the end of it says no arrest has been made of as of yet. So
no, JB's talking about they will have their day. No, JB, how they gonna have their day if the crime happened in Mexico?
Some people about to spin the block.
The block. Even though it was a premeditated crime that crossed the into 2 different countries, because they can argue that the crime actually initiated on U.S. soil because it was premeditated. They plotted and talked about it before they went to Mexico.
Yeah, And it's extradition in Mexico too. So even though, it happened over there, the Mexican police say,
Yeah,
well,
they can do
y'all all
definitely do
from
that.
the
They do
United States,
government.
you
They can
know,
definitely do
you,
that.
yeah, I'll give it back to y'all and y'all can handle it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could definitely work with the Mexican government if they wanted to. So, but they would have to I mean, it's gonna take some work, but I put in that work.
But
For
but
my
this what I do. I'll be like, let us fight it over here, and then when we get ready for their phasing, send us in time. We're gonna send their ass to Mexico. We're gonna send them to the Mexican
to
prison.
do their sentence. You say?
Uh-huh. Send
Yeah.
them to the Mexican prison. They be running to get up out of there.
I just want to know, like, what.
It's just evil. Humanity is at a all-time low. The devil and his angels are dragging anybody down that they can drag.
R.I.P. Takeoff. Rails.
Yeah, facts.
The devil and his demons are dragging anybody down that they can drag. People better get on point with God.
People that just
'Cause
got nothing to do with that. They're not doing any wrong. Like the fact that she wouldn't even defend herself because she didn't want to be a part of their mess.
It definitely
Mhm.
looks like they was just jealous because it looks like she was starting a business. It says,
She pretty.
yeah, and the men were just
Start her business. You know how jealous, hating behind woman is.
What state is she originally from, Steph?
North Carolina.
That's terrible.
Yeah, she was from North Carolina. Said a
And
young
the best friend would be the first one to get the shit slapped out of him.
The boy, her best friend, man, the one, LaShawn, 5 years? Come on, 5 years did you dirty like that?
He be the first one to get the slap. What are you talking about? My daughter ain't here. Boy, I'll be kicking his behind all up and down my sidewalk.
He walked, LaShawn, the fact that he even walked back into your house. He done first. Wait, think about this, LaShawn. She told the story. You wouldn't, but you didn't miss the part right when you came back in. She said the guy called the mom the day before, right, Steph? When he claimed she was still alive.
Yeah, so the 29th he called saying that she wasn't feeling well and was throwing up.
Oh, but 29 was when she was dead already. Is that what you're saying?
So the 28th is when they left. It looks like the 28th is the day that they're saying that they left, like took the trip. And then the 29th, the mom received a phone call from the best friend stating that she was resting and not feeling well after throwing up from a hangover. So it was literally like the second.
He lied to the mother.
Yeah, like the second day of the trip, but like they wasn't even on the trip for more than they couldn't
24
have been on
hours.
24 hours. But
they weren't even on there because they still take you flying and getting in and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, yeah, he wouldn't have made it out my front yard because I've been like, first of all, you called me with some BS about my daughter being drunk, knowing that y'all got over there and beat my daughter to death. So guess what? You about to take this ass whooping for all of the ass whoopings that she got. You about to take it for everybody because you about to get beat down with this suitcase and whatever else I could get my hand.
Right. The suitcase would be the first thing that got thrown at his ass.
And I'm going to take that bottle or whatever she was drinking and shove it up your ass. How about that?
She didn't have no alcohol in her system.
She didn't have none.
Yeah, I'm saying the one that they said she had. The one you said she had. She was drinking. I'm gonna take it and shove it up your ass. I'm gonna find a bottle. Shove up your ass. I found a soda bottle.
The girl that attacked her supposedly works in healthcare.
And then I'm getting all of them fired. I'm getting all of the rest of them. I'm getting you fired from your job. I'm about to make your life a living hell. Shit, that's the start. But your life about to become a living hell.
Yeah.
Their life will become a living hell. They gonna wish that they was dead.
So this says right here, it says they left her body in the living room
Oh, it just gets worse and worse.
Right. Her death certificate shows her cause of death was a severed spinal cord.
Severed spinal cord.
Severed. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, listen.
Oh my gosh.
No, listen.
They literally beat her to death.
Yeah. A severed spinal cord, a broken neck, and according to this guy who like went live on there, she passed 15 minutes after her injuries, allegedly.
Oh my god. They broke her and she was dead. Oh my god. I'm about to my god.
They literally beat her to death.
Yeah.
Too much. And nobody's arrested? And nobody's arrested? And nobody's arrested?
Nope. It says in her alleged killer was right under all her IG pictures leaving heart eye emojis.
No.
I told you I would have had to spin the block.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, LaShawn, listen. Now let me ask you this. Okay. Granted, you didn't know he was bullshitting when he called you that on the phone. You didn't know he was bullshitting when he made his ass off that plane and walked his disrespectful ass up in your house and handed you your deceased daughter's belongings back. But you get the coroner report once you get your daughter's body back, right? Now you got the information. You know this man, you know where he lives because he's been your daughter's best friend for 5 years. Are you at his house?
I'm gonna tell him to meet me somewhere. If telling him to come to my house.
Because now you got the information. You didn't know that you were maybe suspicious when he came with all of that information and came back to your house, with him and the girls. Because remember, she said.
But before you react, I need all the information. Once I get all the information, I'll be like, "Can you come back over here so I can talk to you?"
Oh my God, Steph! I just
I'll be
realized.
Like, "Can you?"
What?
You said that he dropped the 4 girls off at the house and left them there to comfort the mother after he with the dead body. I mean, not the dead body, but after they brought the belongings back. Some of those girls that were sitting there comforting the mother is the girls that were beating on their daughter.
No, yeah, I mean, they weren't comforting. I mean, it didn't say that they were comforting her, but it says that he also brought the other ladies who were on the trip, and they all stuck to their alcohol poisoning story. So, I mean, yeah, they probably was comforting the mom, but that wasn't the words that they used. But yeah.
Oh, LaShawn, now imagine now you know the same girls. They walked in your house.
I'm going for him first because my daughter went with him. So I'll be like, you know what? Come over. We got some things to talk about. I need you to come over. And he come over. I'll be like, boy, you better hope you can make it out.
Oh, so you're not even going to tell him that you got the autopsy or that you were having one?
No.
You're not gonna tell him none of that?
Nope. Just tell him come over.
Pull up. So like I'm not showing the video, but this is on the Neighborhood Talk on IG, but like this is like stills from
see that? You see the video? Still?
And the arrow is pointing at the girl. So, and that looks it definitely looks like two different girls that were there.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to give him any information as to why. Obviously, no, you ain't going to do that. None of that.
Yeah, that's all you got to do is tell him pull up, say I want to talk to you.
Facts.
A little bit further in this, so I need you to come to my house.
But the fact that they up and left her body there, like they didn't even like wait.
That's what I'm saying, LaShawn.
As a best friend, that's why he would be the first one to get his brains knocked out.
And the fact
for
that
real.
they called you. And they said that she died 15 minutes after that happened to her. They didn't even have one of the females was a nurse too, or a medical person. And you're telling me they didn't even pick the poor baby up and put her on the couch or put her on the bed or anything like that?
Take her to the Mexican hospital.
Take her to the hospital. They just left her laying on the floor where she just dead and died.
She may or may not have survived, but hell, at least she had hospital attention.
What it sounds like is what happened is they beat this girl. She died, and then later on they called the ambulance.
That's what it definitely sounds like.
But then that
Probably-
just covered their
Probably
tracks.
poured some liquor down her throat and make
there
it
was
seem like she was
there was
drinking.
no alcohol in her system.
No, but the thing
Oh.
is that what they probably
There was
did is they
none.
probably still pour alcohol in her throat. But the
In her
thing is,
mouth.
So
But
no,
the
because
thing
that would still
I know,
show up
but
on
that-
on the autopsy.
I know, but stuff. But the problem is that once you're dead, your body can't ingest that the alcohol, so it wouldn't go in her system.
No, but I mean, if you're pouring it down someone's throat when they're dead, it still could trickle down into her throat. But they're saying that I'm saying she's. They said
I
there
know,
was
but what I'm
none,
saying is that
so-
medical examiners.
So what the hell did they tell the police?
People, Steph, what I'm
No.
trying to tell you is that people have done that. Plenty of people have done that in murder situations where they have put alcohol down a person's throat after they've murdered somebody else in a different manner to cover up a different murder. And what I'm telling you is that the medical examiner is able to decipher whether somebody actually swallowed and drank that alcohol themselves or if it was poured down their throat. They have a way of
After death.
too.
They could tell stuff that's done after the person has died. Like if they have a big lump on, like they said, she had a lump on her head. The coroner can tell they did beat her after she was dead because look how the blood is pooling. You know what I'm saying? They can tell when somebody do something to the body before it's dead or after it's dead.
Hey, Tony C, what up? Yeah, but they could definitely tell, like I said, I think it's oxygen. They could tell if there was oxygen and whatever how they detected in your system. But they definitely know whether a person was breathing or not. If somebody killed them and then they poured the alcohol in their throat after the fact, they know that.
Mm-hmm.
And
they could probably say that was done after she died. That's why it didn't absorb in her body.
Right, and that's why it didn't enter anything.
Or that lump upside her head, they kicked the dead body because you see how there's no blood, because there's no blood flow once you die. So if you have somebody that's abusing the body, they could say there's no blood flow right here. So she was abused or he was abused after they were already dead.
And think if they poured that alcohol down her throat after they panicked and they did it like 3 hours after that lady been sitting there on the ground in the hotel, they know that body had been dead and you just poured some alcohol down in there.
So they can say what she was drinking. Let me smell. For them to get that, that's why they hightailed it up out of there because they didn't want to get arrested. They know they're about to get arrested.
Facts.
And two, the Mexican authorities probably just said, just throw her butt in the bag and send her on back to America, to United States. Let her family deal with it. They probably ain't do no autopsy or nothing. They probably said send them back home, send her back home to her family and let them figure it out. Because the people she was staying with had already hot-tailed it out of there.
Shall see. I have to keep an eye out on that story. But one of my friends just sent it to me now, and I was just like, "That's just crazy."
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Instagram, but that's why I was looking for the link to the thing, and I was like, "Oh, because K. Michelle and Masika had said something about it."
Yeah. Yeah, K. Michelle tweeted, "For them to beat that girl like that and tell her to fight is just disgusting. Just broke my heart. This is why I put the phone down for days at a time, tears." And then she also tweeted, "Throw them all under the jail."
Thank you. That's big facts. Throw them all under the jail.
But there's some guy, like there was one of her friends is like, he said, like, he went live talking about, "I was genuinely heartbroken that I went into a house to see a friend that I knew for 9 years unresponsive on vacation," because he's saying that he got there late due to a layover, so he had nothing to do with it.
Y'all believe that? Hell no, I don't believe it. Because why would he bring them chicks back? I don't believe that.
No, this is a different guy. This is one of the other guys that's there.
Oh.
he's saying that he's trying to provide proof that because his name was listed in the list of guys that was there. So he's saying like, no, the fight happened before he got there. And by the time he got there, then she was unresponsive. So he says that they told me that she was sick and she was showing signs of alcohol poisoning.
So why didn't he tell her to pick her ass up and take him to the hospital?
Yeah.
Listen, why did he say that though, Steph? And he didn't see all of the embroidery and the wounds on her body. There ain't no way that if you have all of that shit going on that you ain't gonna see that shit on her body. He's lying.
I mean, he could not be paying. I mean, if if she has a concussion and she's that sick and she had a severed spinal cord, like she could have been throwing up and getting sick. So that could have been the first thing that he saw. But yeah, after a while, like after you take a second to like realize what's going on, they definitely, I feel like should have seen the signs. But
then on top of that, say he wasn't there, but the right moral thing would have been, you know what, I'm gonna stay here with my friend.
Yeah, would you leave your friend laying on the ground?
No.
Hell no. Be like, y'all could go, but I'm gonna stay here because this is my friend. I'm gonna stay here with her.
Right.
Oh yeah, Steph, that's true. That's true, Steph. That's a good point, LaShawn. You made a valid point. He left with the rest of them and got on the plane and brought their suitcase and left the body there.
I mean, it doesn't. I don't know who left. I don't know if he was one of the ones that left. Like, it doesn't say that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying because it was only the one guy, like her best friend, and then the three other girls that showed up to the mom's house. So I don't know what happened to the two other guys in the story. I'm not saying that anything happened between them, but I'm just saying like I'm just reading what I saw, what I was posted. So like I said, stay tuned. I'll probably keep up on that one because that's crazy. But no, as for me, I'm not. I mean, who knows? He could have been the one that actually called authorities in the long run, but yeah, no, if I walk into a scene and I see my best friend, like I'm checking out and seeing what's going on and trying to get her help. Like if she has alcohol poisoning, like why is she on the floor? Like why y'all just leaving her on the ground? Like
okay, so I'm confused. Did she have two guy best friends, or if there was only one guy best friend that had been there for 5 years?
He was just a friend they were only friends for 9 years. I'm not saying he's not saying that he was a best friend. He's just saying that he's a friend, that he knew her.
He said he was just a friend of hers.
Yeah, he knew her for 9 years, but he's not saying that's not.
Well, so that's a different guy then.
Yeah, this is a different guy. Yeah, no, the guy that was her best friend for 5 years was there when the beating happened. This is a different guy. Yeah. Yeah, if he didn't report it, he's bogus. I agree, JB.
Who didn't report it?
If this second guy that came in saying that he didn't know that there was a fight, didn't report it, JB is saying that he's bogus.
Oh, JB said, JB calling cap on that one. He's saying,
yeah.
JB call cap.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, Tony C, is Tony C still in here? Hey, Tony C, we was talking about the president people earlier today, and we learned that the guy, what's his name again? DeMontes? What's his name? Is that his name? Huh? DeSante. We learned DeSante is good with the bag, and we heard something about some things floating up in the water in Florida.
I'm just saying, you always hearing stories about it. I ain't say it got nothing to do with that guy.
You wouldn't know about that, would you? But anyways, breaking news. We got some breaking news for you, Tony. We got Oprah is running for president, and Michelle Obama is running for president, and Kamala Harris is running for president. That Hillary Clinton lady is running for president.
Not that Hillary Clinton lady.
Donald Trump and his his two minions is running too.
That's hilarious. But yeah, that's crazy.
And then we got some Floridians in there. A sprinkle. Oh, and that Candace Owen chick too. Candace Owen and I was hurt and no, Missy. Candace Owens is running too. That chick.
Look, Top said there's always shit floating in the water here in Florida. See?
Tops. What else, Tops?
Proves my point. Proves my point.
Don't give her any ammo, Top. Don't feed that story. You ain't heard it here.
It's always washing up. Always washing up.
We got Steph talking about stuff floating, and we got JB in there talking about the mob. Y'all doing too much in this chat today.
I got mob ties. I don't. If I said that, then no, it's not true.
Maybe I have to kill you.
Facts. Like screen just go black at the end, like the end of Sopranos. Bro, go to your calendar and go to October of 1582. What? You can go back that far?
So y'all new people who just came in. What do y'all think about those potential candidates? That what do y'all? Oh, we got two Florida people, Thompson and Tony from Florida. What do y'all think about that DeMontes dude? Y'all like him? Is that his name? Steph? Am I saying it right? DeMontes?
I don't know. The Santo? I don't know.
Let me look it back up. What's this dude's name? His name was. What's this Florida dude name? DeSantis. Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis. The
call him group. They call them groupers.
Oh, they call them groupers.
1582. Why am I scrolling back so far?
What if he was y'all president? He's running for the Republican candidacy. What y'all got to say about him, y'all Floridians?
That's funny. Look at this. It says you're supposed to go to like October and then go to your calendar. And this is what the October in 1582 looks like. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 15.
What the fuck?
And then 15 through 31, and then November. But no.
But look at the next month. Go ahead. Let me see. What's the next month? Is the next month all jacked up like that too?
No, November is normal.
Oh shit! What the fuck? What year is that?
1582.
Some weird shit's about to happen, y'all.
No,
yeah, write that down.
1582. This happened in the past, and then that's September.
So did some weird shit happen, y'all, back then in the day?
We lost like a whole week.
Did we lose a week, y'all? Y'all gotta
weeks.
How many weeks?
It went from the 4th to the 15th.
Y'all. We just do some research, okay? Yeah, Trump Jr. is on the list.
No, he's saying DeSantis is Trump Jr.
Oh, DeSantis.
Trump Jr. is running though.
But Trump Jr. is running.
Ivanka
too. Ivanka Trump.
Del Monte fruit cups. OMG, y'all is funny. He says, yeah, floating stuff. So floating stuff they call groupers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. See, I'm telling you.
A lot of big groupers out there.
About a lot of money. A lot of money floating.
Mucho mas.
Oh, but we didn't really have nothing. I mean, talked about that. That was a very interesting conversation.
Yeah, he said, Thompson said, yeah, Trump is, DeSantis is Trump Jr.
No, Trump Jr. is winning. It's like, I'm joking.
Mm-mm.
Catch me if you can. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Zoo probably sleep. I need to be in bed. It's 12 o'clock. Well, almost 12:15.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. You got work in the morning?
Yep. It says when Vid was around, he never closed Florida.
Oh, that's that dude.
He said, random, has Kyrie been banned from the league?
Oh, I remember him.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, is that the dude? Hey, Tops, is that the dude that has the black like grandchild or a black? Yeah, he has a black grandchild or some shit.
He got
And he said
drug.
that he can't be racist because he has a black grandchild.
He got drug ties.
He got mob ties. That's what we heard. We heard that he locked. JB said he got mob ties. He locked in.
I'm staying up there. Rocket going to the moon.
Oh.
What?
Oh yeah. See, Top said, yeah, that's him. Oh, I know who that dude is. Yeah, that dude. Now that dude right there, Steph, you got to keep your eye on him. He's slick.
Coffee.
What up, Coffee? Yeah, you got to keep his. He's definitely very potential candidate, Steph. I know who that dude is now. That Top mentioned that,
Yeah.
he confirmed that. I know who that dude is.
Coffee. We talked. Who put their name in for the running for president on both Democrat and Republican side, and then we talked about a crazy case of a 25-year-old girl getting killed in Mexico by her friends, and now we kind of just wrapping up now because I'm tired. Oh, Elon is sending a rocket to the moon. Oh, I don't want to be on the moon. It looks lonely. And so blah. So blah. You're voting for yay. He wasn't on the docket.
He wasn't on the docket yet.
Oh God. Word, don't start.
Moore said there's no moon, no.
The earth is not flat.
Earth is not flat. There is no moon. We actually live in a bubble. We're an experiment.
I know, but let me talk about this.
They're
So
all actually computer simulations.
So like the other day and it was crazy because like you know how I was flying, so I flew back. I was in Maryland this weekend.
You ain't wrong, Tops.
But so when I was flying back, I don't really ever fly and get the window seat. Like I'm more of an aisle person.
Mm-hmm.
But this time, like our flight I got on pretty nice, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a window seat. So I sat next to the window. I put the window down while I was flying. But then, like when we was landing, I put the shade up, and I was like looking out the window while we're like driving by, and I'm like, that airport, like the view of like outside the window, looked very much like a model of everything. Like it didn't look real. Like it looked really weird. I was just like, are we in a bubble?
I told you.
Is this not real?
Yeah.
Because people be like, oh, have you ever seen your neighbors like taking the groceries? And I was like, no. I've never seen my neighbors like bring in their groceries.
Right.
So it's just weird. So I'm a window person. I hate people passing me or hitting my elbow. I'm a window
person too, Kim.
I'm not a window person because I don't like being confined in like if two other people sit next to me. Like if I'm traveling by myself, like I don't like to be confined. So like I kind of like the aisle because I feel like I can escape. Not that like you can't really escape a plane, but like in case something happened. We're in the Hunger Games
Yeah,
zone.
I get that one because I like having the fact that I could have like something right there off the side of me, like as a shield, especially if it's a long flight. But also, I'm not planning on getting up really in the flight. Like I wouldn't want to be using the bathroom on the plane unless I definitely had to.
Oh yeah, there's been times where I've had to, but like yeah, these little short flights. No, I usually try to use the bathroom before I get on the plane.
Yeah, that's what I do. I use the bathroom before I get on the plane, and then I'll hold it till I get off.
Says nah word. If that was the case, we would be able to stay grounded. The bigger objects attract the smaller ones, sun and earth. If death is real, the world we're in is real. What? People choose to believe in science, but then tell me a God created a man and a woman that
JB, are you
the parents of us all essentially. LOL. Can't
saying
have
that?
place.
JB, are you saying that things don't get deleted from the computer, and you can't get them back? There's a lot of things that get deleted from your system, and you cannot.
Maybe they bring the groceries in the middle of the night, but our local grocery store closes at 11. So what? Where in the middle of the night? Where they going?
Pops is offering a theory there. Maybe they're
yeah, no, you guys.
Middle of the night.
I'm getting too sleepy for these conversations. Just like that Dave song, like, do you not fuck with the war? With the war? No, with aliens. Yeah, Pangea. What? No.
Maybe they get exclusive access to the grocery store.
Hi, I am Dave.
Could you imagine? That would be the bomb. You know that'd be lit. You get EA to the grocery store. All the fresh shit comes in here.
Hey, listen, when COVID hit and like they had opened like the grocery store where you could go and like they had like, oh, they would like old people shop or like,
right.
Remember?
I said lit.
The shop. I would go in. I'd be like, oh my bad.
Right.
There ain't no old people shopping that early. They still sleep. Or they eating lunch at like 8 a.m. Like what? What? That's yeah. Listen, I didn't mean to start a whole nother topic.
That's believable. We have faith in that.
We starting a whole other topics. We can talk about that some other time. I am Dave.
What are you talking about? If God created the earth.
In my opinion, right. I think we came from mammal. No, because why is there? If we came from mammals, why are there apes still around?
Huh?
He said we came from mammals, and I said if that's the case, then why are apes still around?
They're a different form, you know. They're in the same form, but they didn't progress.
No, that's not how evolution works. It just don't stop.
We did. We started actually in the ocean, and the fish came up to the land and grew legs, and the legs became the and all that shit.
But you still have to bring your groceries in. You might get them delivered, but that doesn't mean that you don't bring them into the house. You still got to bring them in. Evolution. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if it's evolution, yeah, then why are there still monkeys around?
Because they can.
So they just stopped evolution. They just stopped evolving.
I'm sure God has something to do with it. It's as great as the earth is, and as divine and exquisite as humanity is. If we
came from apes, there would be no apes still. They would always be evolving, and there would be always little like random people coming up.
But I don't deny that I think that science played a huge part in humanity.
And what happened to the dinosaurs?
They died when it was when it froze over and everything changed over. You know about the story.
Dickie. No, I don't believe it.
And some of those are actually still walking amongst us. They just changed form and became like smaller forms of what they are, in a different species, like turtles and shit like that, rhinos.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And David said, "Erica, what do you eat? It sounds tasty. It is. It's good."
But she didn't answer the question though.
Oh, I'm eating the cheese.
He said,
Chicken.
"What are you eating?" You said it is good. Like,
I'm eating a chicken quesadilla.
but you just said, "Yeah, it is."
Mm-hmm.
Can't with you.
You hear that crunch? It's good. Mm-hmm. Chicken quesadilla. I made it. It's good. It's delicious. Wonderful. All the right ingredients. Mm-hmm. So Tops has a question. So explain why we hell came from two people, Adam and Eve.
We didn't.
Y'all in the chat.
We didn't come from just two people, because there was what was the lady's name before Eve? There was someone before her.
Yeah, but ain't nobody was fucking on her. Adam had bit the forbidden fruit.
It
He didn't even know anything about sex and lust until Eve.
Yeah, but then they had kids. So the kids got married and had kids. So where those?
No, but those kids were incest with each other. They had kids with each other. Everybody know that. Yeah, it is. We all came from incest.
They was no.
Okay, so who the fuck had the?
Yeah, they might have been. It might have been, but it was what was the lady's name?
No, it was incest. I'm telling you, who's incest?
No,
a good witch, the bad witch. Who was there?
What was her name? There was a woman before Eve. I can't remember her name now.
Come on, Tops. I know you Catholic. Who is she talking about? Who's over there? I'm eating right now. I can't Google it. Steph about to Google it.
Lilith. It was Lilith.
That's Lilith. I remember her. Lilith. Now, was Lilith messing with Adam too?
Yeah.
So he was messing with both of them.
Yeah.
So Lilith and Eve's kids had sex with each other. So basically, it's still incest because they was having sex with they still sister or brother, half sister, half brother.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so now if we breaking it down, if we all came from
there was Lilith. Lilith was Eve first. She was first, and she left because she refused to pretty much have sex with Adam at first. That's what happened.
But she went back and tapped it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying. I'm just.
You said, well, shit. If Eve down with the Swizzer, let me get a piece of that. What you're working with?
Yeah.
Okay, so then he was messing with both of them. They both had kids, and then their kids had more kids, and that's how we all got populated. So, what do y'all think about you saying that we all came from incest?
I ain't saying that.
Theoretically, yes, we are.
I mean, God could have made more women.
They still would be fucking Adam, which is the only male, which is the only.
Because Adam and Eve had kids. They had 2 sons.
Oh my God. So now the son is having sex with who? Some grown ass woman.
Yeah, that God created. Or they could have had sex with Lilith and have more kids.
Who? The son?
Yes.
The son of Eve.
Yes.
So now the son of Eve is fucking Lilith.
I don't know. I'm just saying that could be how it went.
Oh my God.
I wasn't there.
Do you think honestly back in the day, do you think that they knew that they weren't supposed to be having sex with each other, that their kids would come out deformed? Do you think they honestly knew that?
No.
So don't you think that they probably were?
They might have been. I don't know.
No, come on now.
They could have been.
Okay, so what is the chat saying? JB said there was no woman before Eve, which you said yes, there was. There was Lilith. JB facts, according to the book, there was no woman before Eve. Which book? Genesis? Which book we talking about?
She was an ex-wife.
No, was a freak. Top said Eve was a freak.
She was the ex-wife, first wife of Adam, the first human. She was the wife of Lucifer, queen of hell, and the mother of Charlie.
Oh shit. She was who was she to Lucifer?
His wife.
So that was before Lucifer became the fallen angel.
No, it was after, because she was the queen of hell.
Oh shit. Okay, so now we got let's see. No, she was depicted as Adam's offspring. Who? Lilith? JB said Lilith is Adam's offspring.
No, Lilith is the first wife, and she left because she wasn't gonna have sex with Adam because she said that she was equal.
Where's Coffee the folk? We all need Bible. Where Coffee just ran off, and he's supposed to be Bible preacher and Bible study deacon. And y'all all need to go back to this. Is let's see. Hold on, word the chat moving way too fast. Let's see. What word said? Let me go.
I'm not moving fast. What you talking about?
Word said no, because I'm going back up. Word said. So the book don't make sense, or God don't exist, and Adam and Eve is a fable. Eve was having sex with the kids. Oh shit, crazy. Oh yeah, okay. So
Lilith was a human. She was the first human woman, but Lucifer was an angel. But he was a fallen angel, so he was the devil. Became the devil. Whatever.
Wait, why are you saying Lilith was the first human? So you're saying that Eve wasn't human? What was she?
No, but Lilith was the first woman. She was the first, like the first Eve, or whatever. But then she left. So then God created Eve, like he created Eve.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Lilith was the first woman.
I remember that story. I hear what you're saying. Right. Lilith, he was the first form of woman that God created, but she somehow she failed, and so he created Eve.
No, she didn't fail. She left because she thought that she was supposed to be created evil, like even with him, and not like him dominating her.
She didn't want to submit.
Yeah.
So she left.
Yep.
He said, "Give me some pussy," and she said, "Nope." He said, "You are my woman, and God gave you me. You supposed to do as I tell you." And she said, "Nope. Why am I supposed to do as you? I'm equal, and I'm about to bounce."
Yes.
And he said, "Deuces," and then he said, "Then you said God prayed to Adam. Adam prayed to God, give me another woman." And he said, "Boom, bam. I gotta find one for you. Here she go. Her name is Eve. I'm gonna bump this other chick down to hell, and she can go marry Satan."
Yes.
And Eve was down with being Eve was no, but why are you saying Eve was down with is that she was being submissive when Eve was actually treacherous, because she tricked Adam to bite eating the forbidden fruit when they told him not to eat it.
But did they actually eat the apple, or did they just have sex in this garden? Because
they ate the apple. He bit the apple. She bit it first, and then he bit it.
Yeah, because she slept with the devil.
Eve?
That's like the metaphor of like the forbidden fruit. That's why I call it.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
The forbidden fruit is supposed to be sex.
So you're saying that he was led? Okay, so
To have sex.
Kim says so Lilith was an angel or human since Lucifer was an angel. And then Top said we came from monkeys. JB saying Genesis 2:3 speaks of Eve. She's depicted in Genesis 1:27, implies of Lilith. Are you saying they one and the same person?
No. I don't know what he's saying, but no.
So how can you believe in science and God and every story behind it and not call it just faith? Lilith, female demonic figure of Jewish folklore, her name and personality are thought to be derived from the class of Mesopotamine demons called Lilu. Look, we came from Walmart at the end of the day. From a bunch of incestuous bullshit. That's what it sounds like, Top. Who was fucking who? And it made a bunch of rabbits that just kept on multiplying. Right? Exactly. But however it got started and however it went down, it started from some evil shit, because even if we're talking about the story where we said Adam and the forbidden fruit, Steph is saying that Eve was already fucking with the devil, and that's why she was on that freaky shit and went to Adam and being like, come on, I'm gonna show you some shit. And then from there, once he was all twisted, he didn't give a shit that he was fucking his daughter. He was just getting pussy.
Oh, good man.
Everybody was getting pregnant, and the babies just kept coming.
His daughter, where you come?
Where was these kids? Steph, Lilith was in hell. So you just said that Lilith was in hell.
She wasn't. That was afterwards.
So how's she gonna be on the land? On land, having babies, birthing kids with Adam. How's that gonna happen?
Listen, I'm just telling you. I don't know the whole story. I wasn't there. I'm just telling you.
Leon said 2 people ate an apple and they realized they were naked. I guess, yeah. That's how we got here.
But you gotta all these are stories, so you gotta look at the underline of us.
Yeah, because they're not really. That's what I'm trying to say, is that you guys
it's
look
not
at
literally literal. It's not saying
you
actually literally ate an apple and then was like, oh my god, I'm naked.
Right. It's not, nothing's literal. It's just metaphor. Like you got to look at it metaphorically. So,
but it's all just a story.
Yeah.
And that's not even. Never mind. That's a whole nother topic.
What was you gonna say?
That's not even our religion. So it's a whole nother.
Well, oh yeah. Well,
that's not our religion. That's white people's religion. No offense, any white people watching this, but we was taught Christianity to keep us in check. So that's, like I said, that's a
what
whole.
do you say? And then he said, Top said, look, if it's true.
No tops. Do not read that. No tops. No.
Yeah, you're fucking our brothers and sisters.
No.
So at the end. No.
All right. Good night. Good night. Good night.
What the fuck, Top?
Good night. Tops
what?
He had to take it over the top. Good night.
What?
Look, oh my god. Okay. Yep. Wrap it up. You got Erica, you got anything to say? Yeah, I'm done. I'm kind of speechless after the Adam ate that pussy and loved it.
I'm done. Apple is the pussy.
We done. It's a I'm done.
Well, that might have happened, and it is juicy.
Oh God. Okay. Anyways, thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks for the comments, the questions. It's always great. You can catch me on IG, Steph Honey. This Friday I will be on Shorty C's
It's an opinion. Yeah, top.
sorry. Shorty's sneaker conversations. About 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 18th. So you can find me there.
Horses.
So I'm excited about that. That'll be nice. I've watched a few. So it'll be a nice little thing to be on there, answer some questions. Try not to like pull a shoe because I like to show shoes. I don't know why, but yeah.
JB said that explains these crazy hits, and it does. So
And
probably
we're not going back into the conversations. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. No. We already did politics, probably lost a bunch of followers. not doing religion.
gained some. Yeah, we talked about it all tonight, as always. But we the real talk, no chasers. You know, for the hard way. We always like hard subjects. We always keep it real with y'all. What'd you say?
I said it's still FDT.
Yes.
Anyways,
It definitely is that.
But yeah.
But
yes, thank you, fellas. Thank you, ladies.
yes,
thank
we always
you, he,
thank
she,
y'all
there, them.
kicking it with us this evening. It's always a pleasure when y'all pull up and add fruitful thought to the conversations that we are having up here.
Facts.
I'm glad you finally caught one too.
Right. We've decided that we're gonna go live probably like every other week. Instead of trying to go every week. We was supposed to go live last week, and then we thought that the trap was going live because voting and stuff was last week, but I guess they didn't. So I'm glad y'all was able to catch up with us tonight. It's very interesting. We had no topics picked for tonight. We just kind of winged it. Goodness gracious, if I could talk today. But yeah, so
we don't be needing no topics. You know what we do? We get up here and we chop it up, and we always got, very enlightening conversation to be had because there's always things going down and shit happening.
We just like to keep it real. But if there is any other topics that you guys want to like hear our opinions on or talk to us about, you could definitely hit any of us up. Y'all need to go live every day. FBS. No. If there is any other topics that y'all
that's cool.
Right. Thank you. We appreciate it. But like I said, if there is any topics that y'all want to hear our opinions on or get our sides of anything or talk to us about, don't hesitate to message us. One of us, y'all can message us. Me, Zoo, Erica, probably LaShawn. I don't know. She was at a basketball game I know before, so
yeah, what I'm saying.
But yeah, and I'm pretty sure Zoo sleep is late on this East Coast side, so. But yeah, definitely. Again, we appreciate it.
Yep.
And that's it. So.
And definitely pull up and support, all of the other people that we, that be out here, like the Trap, like Blackout, of course.
I like Black Ice.
And Tony C, Let Me Hold Something. All the people.
Yeah, you got Let Me Hold Something. You got Tony C. You got who has the heat? I think is on a break.
Hates.
Midsole. You still got Chilltown.
Yeah, you got Chilltown.
Talking, is it Retro
Talk Kicks? No, yeah, they got that.
Retro Talk Kicks. You got them. Oh goodness, I know Goat he don't really go live, but he be posting videos.
You got Top World, obviously. Top
World. Yeah. Who else? Y'all got a channel? JB, you got a channel? You got a channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
on Leon 100% on Club.
Word and them don't be going live no more.
CCP, he goes has a
They
channel.
got CCP.
Word and Word goes live on her IG. So that's what y'all if y'all want to catch Word. Word does often, if y'all turn on y'all notifications, y'all will see Word. She does go live on her IG.
Oh, I didn't know that. I I have all that stuff turned off because people be
Yeah,
going
turn your notifications for Word on her live. She often goes live on her IGs.
people be going live all the time, so I like turn that stuff off. I don't be paying attention, but yeah. So shout out to all y'all.
JB goes live on his IG too, but I don't go in there. But
Top swirl said I don't like that Top Sky.
I
can't. But yeah, so
shout out to the Floridians
with that washing up stuff. But no, yeah, check us out. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we free to go next week. If not, it will be the week after. I don't think I do anything next Tuesday, but yeah. So we'll be right there.
And last but not least, shout out to everybody that got your Lost and Founds already.
No.
What? No, what?
I need a pair.
Oh, I got mine. Zoo got hers.
Okay, well, y'all could go for a size 7 kids. For me, that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks.
We have to help our staff. Shout out to them Lost and Founds. Good luck, everybody, this weekend.
Facts, because I need a pair. I'm
May
being
may the force and the sneaker gods be with you.
Holy grail. Facts. I need to go rub on some shoes. Give me some good look.
Shout out to everybody got them twos too. Holla at me.
All right. Deuces.
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 Bye.